Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to another Risk of Resources Loadout Race of the Week. Surprise! Yeah, so this week was a little on ice. It was kind of hard to schedule. So, surprise, we're here. And we got kind of a cool race to show you guys today, hopefully. I'm
I'm
here
also
with
here too.
Disputed.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like messing with everything right now.
He messaged me like at 10 last night. He's like, "Hey, do you want to cast tomorrow?" The sign up sheet had literally like one person. This was this was a close one. We've
That
only
is
missed
not good.
1 week in the last like year, and that was what,
Christmas.
Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah, because we wanted to
Uh,
like have everyone celebrate the holidays and stuff, but this was
it
kind of
almost happened this
close.
week. Yeah,
Almost. So for the runners today, we have Cat, Faku, and K. So it should actually be pretty good. The loadouts today, we have a Merc with Alt Dash Slicing Winds. I like that one, honestly. This is like
yeah,
my
this is a good
preferred
merc
loadout.
loadout.
Yeah.
For
We
going
have,
fast, I don't know. I like
yeah, like
Eviscerate,
Eviscerate. Yeah.
but it's not bad.
And then we have Alt M2 Railgunner. We still have the concussion mines, or whatever they're
Yeah,
called, so that's
of
good.
course.
I mean, we're not going to be doing as much damage here. We're not going to be seeing as much damage to M2, but the special is still pretty powerful. I'm assuming that's what
Yeah,
Mithrix is just going to be about. An interesting multi loadout, actually. Rebar and scrap retool. Have you even seen one like this?
okay.
Maybe. And then we have what is like my preferred commando loadout when I play normally. I don't think this is. I think the runners would want phase blast though. This one's a little bit harder to use in the races. At least we have slide
Yeah,
though,
I would agree.
which is
We've got
good.
slide. Got a lot of wetland today, I'm noticing. We get bans on this first Merc loadout, but for the rest
Nice.
of the day, it's wetland.
Yeah, we kind of have a good mix of stage fours as well. Double sirens. Oh, we can maybe see an AWU boop as well from Merc. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Some cool stuff. I think it's gonna be kind of cool because for Merc we have bans, we have possible Prion, and we have AWU tech stuff to maybe show off on the first load of the day. So that could be kind of cool.
I'm excited. It's going to be a fun one.
All right, I think they're about ready to start. They're gonna be hopping in just a second. Yeah. All right. I'm ready. Yeah, and again, sorry about the lack of forewarning for this week, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes.
You were
Appreciate
here.
it. Yeah, you're here. You're witnessing history. A normal Risk of Resources race on a Saturday.
Pretty crazy.
uh, Hold on. As for the Railgunner run, I was gonna point out has the weaker M2 and no bans and kind of what I believe to be a little bit harder stages for 3 and 4. So we'll see when we get there, but I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, and Cap is starting in. Same with Faku. K should be loading in right now in a moment. So start off with planes with our Merc loadout. There's a healing chest right off the bat. There's a void cradle right above them, taking the vent. Looks like Cap sees it pretty much immediately. I mean, everyone's gonna see that one, but
Yeah.
with
They
how
might
like
wait on that one, though.
maybe looks like Cap's looking at it though. I The good thing about this map is that it's kind of everything's so visible that you can kind of see whatever.
Yeah.
Cap gets it right away, and it's a saver spaces right off the bat. That's
Okay.
beautiful. I mean,
It's worth.
that's what we want to see. So
It's definitely worth. I feel like that
nice.
could have backfired, though. Um, it's kind of risky doing that with Merc, I would say, because low health teleporters can be kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. I think,
But Safer Spaces makes that up. And then there's
yeah,
another Void Cradle, and he's going to be able to open that without losing HP.
which is
So
really
that's pretty
nice.
nice.
Going for the healing drone immediately too, which honestly, the more and more the races
Yeah,
have like come up, the more people have just been like, yeah, healing drones are the move.
they
They're
are.
really good. They pull a lot of aggro and they heal more than almost any other item does in like the game at this point in it. Like even a
Yeah,
slug on E5 plus is kind of hard to deal with. Cap opens the second Void Cradle, and it is a key, which is, and again, a really good start to have. So,
that is good. But healing drones are just so great.
yeah.
Provides way more value than your average item. They are a little bit more pricey, but it's worth it. And there's a third Void Cradle. Cap's going for it.
Dude, that's crazy.
And it is Wungus. That's nice.
Well, like I said, healing. I mean, I still think that the healing drone on average, it depends on your character through the stage one teleporter, but it might heal more or it might have more of an impact than Wungus does at the first part. But Wungus definitely carries longer for sure. I mean, they have like
Faku
a nice build. What about Faku?
already starting teleporter.
Already almost
Uh,
done with the
yeah,
boss anyway.
didn't get the other voids yet.
Notice how Faku's trying to, the best they can, stay within the bounds of the teleporter while fighting the boss. They were like hovering in the zone and using slice and wins that way just to not waste time. We can see on like Cap doing it too right now as well, just trying their best to keep charging. That's one of those small things that may not be may not feel super important when you're just starting off gauntlet running, but is massively important when you're the people you're going against are, very good. It's
Oh,
hard.
for sure.
All those little like time saves and stuff, very, very important. And that's why we really like healing drones as well, because it heals in combat, it pulls away aggro in combat, which allows you to stay in things like the teleporter circles, which are already kind of small, a little bit longer. So
Phase 2,
yeah, yeah.
it's kind of essential now. It's not essential, I shouldn't say that, but it is definitely very good to have. The wisps especially will burst you down. So having some kind of thing to pull aggro, they do die, which is the one drawback. But honestly, there's very few things that can actually kill them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, when I think about them dying, it's more like maybe a Dune Strider that you kind of let pull too much, or a grandparents later on in stage five.
Yeah, it's mainly bosses.
Yeah,
Mithrix usually will take them out with
pizza.
pizza,
Mm-hmm.
but that's so late into the run that you've already gotten your money's worth.
Oh, absolutely. It doesn't look like there's a ton of stuff on the stage, but with all the voids that we have, with each void cradle costing about 2 chests, and there's another key actually. So everyone should be able to get 2
Ooh,
encrusted keys out of the stage, and there's a will-o-wisp, which is good for AoE. This is a really good start, actually.
yeah, that
I
is
do have
nice.
to say, this is setting them up for a really good run.
They got the shipping request on stage 1 too, so that's potentially 5 extra items.
And I want to point out Cap and Faku's gold amount when they left the stage. They were both under 10 gold left. Um, so that was really efficient. I mean, Kay leaving with 25 gold. If you've never noticed your gold amount when you've left a stage, but Kay didn't get everything. Unfortunately, he didn't play the shrine twice. But if you've never looked at your gold amount when you left a stage, the extra gold when you're trying to speed run or trying to gauntlet run or something like that is kind of a good estimation of how much extra time that you took to do things that
Yeah,
you really didn't need to do. And seeing them get so close to zero is so, so nice. You can tell they just
they
have like
know these chest prices.
yeah, just have
They
a
know how
good
much money they're going to earn from
understanding.
teleporter. Yeah.
And we get a plimp from the first encrusted key box, which everyone should find is
Okay.
right next to TP.
Decent. I'm
E-
actually
Hmm,
not the biggest fan of Plimp on this. Like, it's good, but it kind of messes with expose.
because it hits twice.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think it's pretty good though. I mean, obviously there's something to what you said, but just having extra damage multiplication is nice too. You can't
Hmm.
always expose everything, but yeah, it is a little bit of a shame. Already everyone is
And
starting teleporter, which is
wow,
interesting.
okay.
Even
Not everyone found the plimp though.
no,
Even
Kay
K.
went right for it, even without the plimp. I understand from Falcon and Cap's perspective because they were like, "Hey, we have plasma shrimp, we have all this stuff. Like, let's just go." But Kay was also just going, and they get a Mired Urn, which is actually really good healing for them here.
Are they going for a Prion play? They might be. We have Rally Point up next.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the buttons so far. I wasn't looking specifically for them on the other side of the map, but if there's like the God spot or something, if they can get like a really, really quick pot roll, I don't even know if they'll
I don't
do it.
know. I
Honestly,
think they took too much time on stage 1 to be able to get both Bands and Prion.
I
I
don't
think
think
they
they have
could
enough
get
movement
one
speed
or
to get
the other
around.
here.
Yeah. But bands, sorry. But Brand without bands is kind of it's more of a gamble too. I don't know. I think they're gonna go for the Prion, absolutely. But they're still
Yeah.
gonna have to look for a band at some point. We'll
And
see.
if we got a Mired Urn from the teleporter, that is more healing. That's really nice.
I think lately with the Merc runs, uh, everyone's just kind of gotten used to really not needing something like bans because they can just go so theoretically fast through the game. We'll see. Hopefully, K gets this. There he goes. Gets the plimp. Easy choice.
Wow, this is really close. Everyone has basically the same items.
Oh yeah.
K missing that wrap. And we'll see if he gets these other items. It'll maybe diverge here a little bit, but
Fact, it looks like he's leaving right now. No real money left. Cap is getting the
ooh,
God Pot, and so is
yeah, there's a
K.
good one.
Oh, that's
Okay,
really, really good. I mean, oh, Cap's just
interesting.
trying to get it without hitting the beetle. Just come on, he can't push it. And there's wisps now that are coming. Did he get it? He did get it.
Nope.
Okay,
Oh, I think
he
I'm a
got
little
it.
behind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. K's on it right now. Looks like they are going for it. I wonder how long it'll take them from this point. So Cap's at like about 9 minutes before he's going to get the bands. We'll see. Let's just look at K then. A45, he's leaving. Faku already with the Prion next stage. Yeah, there's no chance they're getting the Prion here, unfortunately, for Cap and K.
Yeah,
I think it's hard
let's
to
see which
say
one
which
pays off.
one. Yeah, it's hard to say which one's going to be better, but I think for me, and okay, the next key box is Void Scent, Vand, and Void Crit. It looks like Faku went after the Void Band, which is interesting. I don't.
Okay,
The other two are not
I'm
going to do that, so I think they're
right.
probably going to take Void Scent, if I had to guess.
But with the Prion, I don't know. I think Void Band with Prion might be better than Bands with no Prion.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't. It depends. It's just so much downtime. That's the issue.
It is, but with a Prion, you're not going to be able to use it that much anyway.
Yeah, but then you have bans for like other stuff. I mean, I'm not saying picking up the van was bad there. I think without the band in his inventory, it's like a stable pick, just getting something that works. But I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see him come at third fight.
I don't know. I think Faku's making the right play here. Ah, there's a key in that multi shop.
Oh, and he
He
opened it
greeted.
before. Yeah. We'll see if everyone else does the same thing. Because, like, it might just be a situation where they turn left when they spawn in instead of right, and then they just find the key box at the TP. Or, like, the other key box. Sorry, the key at the TP, and then find the key box later. Key didn't. Or, K. I am, like, having a stroke. K did not find the speed printer that Cap did. It looks like Cap has more of an end game mindset here, just hoping he finds a little bit more damage through other means. But he has the plimp in the band, so he's feeling pretty confident. He's just like, I'm gonna just print speed and just worry about that for right now.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
the key box is on the other side of the map, so they should be able to see the key in the multi shop first, theoretically. It
I
is
hope
right
so.
there at
Ooh,
TP.
ignition tank from the teleporter, and there was a gasoline in the Shorm.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, K is starting off the TP immediately.
So he should
So
get the key.
yeah,
I'm assuming
I think everyone probably should. The thing is, they might
Cap
not.
sees it.
if they're just like, hey, like what if I just didn't find the key anyway, like the key box? Like, what if I just got an item that helps me now and not worried about it instead of trying to
I
macro?
don't
Oh,
know.
Cap found a card on the
Hard. Okay.
stage, so he could just get all three of those if he wanted. Yeah, we'll see.
Extra item in the Shorm too.
Oh, true. And early Charm is a lot of value if you have a card, actually.
I doubt he's gonna hold on to it.
No, I
He
mean,
might take it to the next stage, but
I don't know. It's hard to
because
say.
he already has a lot of healing. He's got the drone. He has Mern.
No,
I don't
you're
know that
right.
he really needs the fruit here.
Obviously, Faku finds the card and does not take it because he has the Prion. But you're right. I think I would get rid of the fruit. I think he's probably just using it for TP here. Oh, he just bought the multi-shot. Specifically, did not buy the key on purpose. Uh, so what does he
Okay.
get? He gets a syringe.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask him about that later.
All right, Faku finds a Tesla coil on the stage 4. I guess immediately.
Interesting. I wonder why he didn't go for the key there.
I mean, I feel like he could have just used the card, got all of them, got the extra key. I mean, like, it's not like the card was super far away, but I don't know.
Well, K got it at least.
I think Cap sees the chest with the Tesla in it. He's marking it. There's always like chests in that area, and it's really hard to see them. So you always want to like go and make sure.
Faku onto stage 4 got a second void band.
Nice.
Where was that Tesla?
On stage 3 next to teleporter. It's like in that pit
Okay.
that K is walking towards right now. Cap's gonna
K
open
is
it right
leaving.
now. There we go. K without getting Tesla. Unfortunately, actually, Cap might find the key box here. He's going up in this direction, but I think next stage key box will probably be better than that one. So yeah, he's going to loot more. Unfortunately, again, he didn't get the key, so he just kind of gets a dud key box here. Yeah, he goes for Void Slam. We have Gloop on stage 4, TP, which not gonna really be used, hopefully, unless it's on
Mm,
purpose, surely. Now everyone is in stage 4. I feel bad for K for not finding the Tesla. That is a lot of extra damage, but
yeah, especially with that plimp.
K's going right for Awu, breaking every egg that he sees immediately. See what he can snag. He has a little
Going
bit
for a boop
lower
here, maybe.
speed, so it might be a little bit tougher in that. Yeah, that was a missed one. For Cap, it's going to be a lot easier on his boop because he just has so much speed.
Oh, there's a
Good
multi-shot
boop.
there that had a band and a feather.
Justice from K there.
Okay. That kind of makes up for the Tesla. I think that's actually probably better.
I mean, everyone should get the Justice, though. That's the thing. Faku might not, actually. He might not even bother, but... Ooh, there's a mountain shrine in the box next to where Eru spawns, like hidden in there. That'd be
Are
interesting.
we?
Hmm?
We might be close to a death mark build here. Yeah, we got bleed, expose, justice.
And then
We got the
Mern.
ice band one, and then expose too. Right? Did
You
I already
said
say
exposed
expose?
twice. Yeah. Mern
Okay,
is the fourth.
Mern. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely doable here. If we found one. It's rare that we can actually see Deathmark work, but
You have that gas too for a little bit extra.
yeah, we have a few choices here. Baku on to stage 5. Let's see what they find. The
Got
the
a gloop
main
from the teleporter.
the main
Nice.
difference here is just gonna be what the Mythic fight is like. There's two Void Cradles right off the spawn of stage 5. One is another Plasma Shrimp, so just some extra damage for everybody. We'll see what the next one is. He didn't even bother waiting for Saber Spaces. He just wants to get it and go. Another Void Key. So they will have the option to get a Void Key on the moon, but I don't think anyone's going to really look for it, to be honest.
Hmm.
Unless it's right in their path in the tunnel, I
Ooh,
just don't think anyone's going to find it.
vase
And
and a
there's a
multi shot.
vase, yeah, which is kind of nice, but if you're
If you're Cap or
Faku,
K, you
yeah,
definitely want that, but yeah, fuck, I don't know.
all that work keeping the Prion and stuff, like with the fuel cell as well. What saves more time, a vase with a fuel cell or a Prion fuel cell? Looks like he's
I
gonna go for
don't
the
know.
vase.
I don't even know if he has enough to pillar skip as is. He has 1 drink.
Hmm. So I don't know.
It might be
Now
possible. It's
I'm
tough
kind
though.
of looking at Faku's build. Man, another void ban for Faku. There's a lot of void bans. But that being said, even with 3 void bans, it's still less damage considerably than 2 regular bans that the others got. So this is what I mean, though. I mean, when it comes down to the Mythics fight, the others just might have more damage. So unless Faku
Ooh,
can really push it and get there a lot sooner to make up that time, then you might see the others catch up. But we'll see. And also, Faku did not get the Justice, which is
yeah.
kind of a big deal that K is the only one to have it right now. I I
Yeah, I don't think
think
Cap is
Cap
gonna get
should
it,
be going for it, but
but, maybe he is.
yeah,
But,
maybe.
Cap just got a fuel cell. He got that out of a multi-shop, gambling, and that's probably gonna pay off, assuming he sees that vase in the multi-shop. The fuel cell is gonna come in handy.
Yeah, it does not look like he's going for eggs. That's really a shame. Honestly, it would
It
have been a
is.
really, really quick AWU just to get a free red. I think that K made the absolute right decision there in getting it.
Yeah. Makes up for the Tesla he missed. I
And it's
think
like,
Justice is gonna be better for Mithrix anyway.
yeah. But I mean, with cap speed, it's so, so easy and so consistent to just boop AWU out. Just, it takes like 2 seconds. If he was just shooting eggs throughout the teleporter, it would have been easy peasy. Wouldn't have wasted any time.
Cap and K finding the key. I don't know if K got the key on the last stage. He has 3 in his inventory right
No,
now.
he didn't.
He is not gonna be able to use those.
He didn't find it on RPD or Siren, so a lot of voids this run though, which is good. I like seeing those. Cap is fighting his inner urges to take the void ban. He was thinking about it, but he has 3 regular bans right now, which is just like it's so good. Okay,
Yeah.
finding the vase. Faka's almost done with teleport. He's at 70%, and I think he might just leave right away, but there might be loot nearby.
I'm
We'll
not
see.
super confident about Faku's build though. Like it's okay. He's got the plimp. He's got 3 void bans, but losing that Prion is really gonna hurt him.
Yeah. Ooh, Cap's kind of in a situation. Oh, no, no, no. I see. So when grandparents spawn the sun, they spawn it from underneath them and it rises up. And if the ground beneath them is thin enough, the sun will actually get caught under the ground and stay under the ground. And so Cap found a spot where, I mean, everyone has this right now, but the sun will actually just stay below, just sitting right above the teleporter instead of bursting the whole area. So they can just stay and keep hitting the grandparents. For a second, when the grandparents started the sun, I was just like, I had a reaction of just like, oh no, like, but no, it's good. It's important to take note of situations like that. Faku's on the moon,
Yeah,
by the way. Not a lot of speed from Faku though.
yeah, it's got that 1 drink, that's it. He needed that vase. I don't think he would have been
Yeah,
able
yeah,
to skip without it.
yeah. With this
I mean, I
loadout,
guess he has safer spaces. He could
yeah,
have
he
done
could have
that.
host skip. Yeah, it would not have
But
been
that's
very fast though.
yeah, we'll see.
Did Cap ever
Merc is
find the
kind of
vase?
known
I don't think
for
so.
having I think he walked past it. He looked at that multi-shop,
Oh, okay.
so it's on him if he did not see it. But
Faku's starting the fight.
Merc is kind of known for slow Mithrix fights. Merc really excels in the early game to mid game where you're fighting a bunch of enemies at once, but when it comes to single target, he is not the best. And you can kind of see this here. Faku is not having a very quick fight. It's not incredibly slow. It's better than I thought it would be. Those armor piercing rounds are really helping.
Yeah, that and the Tesla as well. You can see a little bit of the downfall of Voidband already, a little bit, because he dashed through Mithrix, and with this dash, it has a delayed damage. So by the time it popped and it like activated the void bubble for the void band, like Mythrix was already somewhere else completely, and he was like already running away. So he's got to be really careful about that. And what he's trying to do now is specifically try to get Mithrix when he spawns back into the middle so that he's not moving. Cap did find the vase. He is on the moon. Okay, he's still on
Okay.
stage 5, actually. I'm a little bit surprised. He's getting some loot before he goes.
He
Just
did
want to
find a
make sure
fuel
his
cell.
fight is good.
I wonder.
Oh,
I
there's a
I
death
noticed
mark for K.
and K went for the uke. Ooh, okay. That death mark is
Interesting.
great for K.
Yeah, it's the only one with the Justice, too, and he can actually make it work. He's got to try to make it work, though, because when Mithrix dashes, he will cleanse all non-damaging debuffs. So what a damaging debuff is like bleed or something, right? That's like actively doing damage. Deathmark does not deal damage. It's just like a debuff. So he'll cleanse that every single time he dashes. That includes slows and stuff. So it's really hard to keep Deathmark up on Mithrix unless he's either stopped, stalled, or in an animation or something. During Pizza is a great example. But the thing is, K has so many good activatable debuffs. Like Justice is on hit immediately. Bleed isn't going to be too common here. It's going to be harder to pull off. Expose he can do a lot. Murn is going to be all the time. So it's really just like how much can he bleed Mithrix.
Yeah. And Cap has started the fight, definitely going faster than Faku, and I think
Yeah,
we'll see
those
the same thing
bans.
from K here. We'll see if K can catch up to Faku. I'm guessing he will be able to, although I don't know. Faku almost on phase 3.
I know that K can get past Cap pretty easily here. Deathmark already proccing. Justice doing so much damage. I mean, he's going to pass him within 30 seconds to a minute. But Faku, I mean, already like 15% down on phase 3 health, so
We'll
I
see
don't.
how these guys play phase 2 though, because we've seen discrepancy there where two people will enter phase 2 at the same time, and then one person will finish a minute before the other.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Okay,
I don't know if
almost
we will
already up
catch
to Cap.
Faku. I think Faku might have this. Faku just got here so early. It's
Yeah, that's a huge advantage.
gonna be hard. He's already halfway done with phase 3, and both these guys are still on phase 1. Cap just now finishing and on to phase 2. I
Honestly,
don't
and
know if they
I
can catch him.
I know that a lot of people might point to specifically the bans being like a big time sink for the other guys, but honestly, it wasn't really even just that. Faku played stage 3, 4, and 5 all a lot faster. And if he had done bans, he'd still be ahead. So just think about that too. I don't know. He's gonna try to phase 4 skip here. He's just trying to swing his sword over the middle. You can see that. Let's see if it works for him. He's like, yeah, he gave up on that one. Phase 4 for Faku. Cap is almost on phase 2. K's taking a little bit longer on phase 2, like we were saying. It's a
He's
little bit
catching up
difference
though.
there.
Kate is definitely playing a little bit more defensively.
Tesla for Faku might activate on Mythrix here. He's got to be a little bit careful, unless he gets it back right now. Oh, he's got to save for
Lagging through.
spaces bug, so he's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's a win for Faku then. I don't foresee him dying with the spaces bug.
It's impossible. All right, so Faku is done. GG. Let's see how the others stack up. I'm surprised K took this long in phase 2. I mean, I know we talked about
Yeah.
it, but I mean, it happens.
He can still catch up though. One of these people will get points on the board and the other one will not. So it's still important, even though Faku has won.
Yeah, this matters for the whole rest of the day.
No plus fives this loadout.
Which is really good.
Good to see.
I
Reminder,
mean,
we have a new rule in place. In order for Eraser to get bonus points, they have to not plus 5.
correct. Which is a bigger deal than it sounds, you know. A lot of the time we see a lot of loadouts that have, a lot of deaths. Like let's take a random Rex loadout, for instance, and the person first will get bonus points even if they also died like 5 or 10 times, whatever, just because everyone else died more. But we wanted to reward bonus points for exemplary behavior and like very special, like we want to be like, yeah, you definitely earned that. And we didn't really feel like we could confidently say that they did in those scenarios, so you kind of change it and see how that goes. Also, hoping to promote less +5 gameplay.
Yes. And Faku is done. I will bring
Love to
him
see
in.
it.
Hello.
Hello.
How was the
How was
run?
that one?
Pretty broken.
Sorry, say that
Like,
again.
pretty broken. We have
Bit
everything.
broken. Yeah, it was good. Um, you just went fast. You just went faster than everyone else, and you won. So congratulations. Uh,
Nice. It's
you
good.
just got to the Mythics fight way sooner.
Mm.
And you just went through the stages super fast. And even though your Mythics fight was, I mean, actually, I don't know. I think your Mythics fight was about on par with everyone else's, even
Yeah.
though, yeah, it's just
And
the
The stage fight
scaling.
was kind of slow for me. I was not able to find ATP and took a lot of time to buy the base. But other
Mm-hmm.
than that, it was a good pace.
It was good.
and
You
Cat,
did miss out on. I know you didn't really want to do it, but if you had just like booped Awu real quick, you would have gotten a Shatter Injustice, which was
Oh,
kind of cool.
yeah.
Um,
that, oh,
I don't
that was
really
so close.
think you
Did
missed
you see
anything
that?
else for Cap. I
So
didn't.
Cap had to play out phase 4, and then K got a phase 4 skip right at the end there.
Oh, K will
So
win.
K almost stole that.
No, he will. Look at his time. He's gonna get
Oh,
there
he
a
will.
little bit earlier, I think.
Damn.
Maybe actually, I don't know. I think we're looking down to seconds here. Actually, we're gonna have to check the website for this one when they come in.
I noticed this last time too. I feel like Cap generally plays Mithrix a little bit faster than K. I think K should have caught up there. Like it
Hmm.
should not be this close.
I agree.
He's just playing a little bit more defensively, like especially in phase 2. I noticed that.
Oh, this is
Did
so
everyone got
close.
Tesla or
What'd you say, sir?
did everyone got Tesla?
Oh no.
No, K did not, but he
Oh,
found a Justice from Awu. He did a
Yeah.
boop,
mm,
So Kay was the
so
one with
that
Justice,
made up
and
for
you
it.
and Cap were the ones with Tesla. So a 23 escape from Cap. Oh, this is so close, man.
I don't
Hold
know.
on. I'm looking at Kay's clock. Oh, dude. I think Cap wins by like a second, dude. Holy
That's
shit.
crazy.
All right, let's
Yeah.
bring him in. Hey, you
Oh,
two.
so that was
Uh,
a photo finish.
yeah,
Oh
for
God.
Cap and K. So hold on. Yeah, so Cap, you won by 3 seconds.
Jesus,
oh,
man.
holy.
Oh, for second place.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
see.
Yeah.
I sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
Faku's already here. He's been chilling for a while.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, that was really close. So,
Yeah, it felt terrible.
oh,
Makes
okay.
sense.
Good.
Yeah,
There's so many void
it felt slow.
items.
It
There
felt
were a
so slow,
lot.
man. I don't know what I did wrong.
I felt
You
so
mean
too. I
Tesla?
think I just should have pushed it more. The plasma shrimp on stage 2. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was for Cap specifically. If you had just booped Awu, you would have gotten a Justice, which K did, and it
Mm,
was really good for him. And then he actually found a Death Mark on stage 5,
nice.
which was actually able to proc with the Mern, Justice, Bleed, and Expose and stuff, which was actually kind of cool. I think you lost time in the Mythics fight, K. I think, because you got
Yeah,
there and you,
my phase
yeah.
two was very slow.
If you had just done,
Yeah.
I mean, it was 3 seconds. It was really close, but
Yeah, I mean, I can find those everywhere now, you know?
no.
Like I invested like a lot of time on stage 4 and 5 to look for a lockbox, but I didn't end up finding a single other one after the plasma shrimp, which
Hmm.
was very like sad.
Yeah, the one on stage
Huh.
3 wasn't good. It was just kind of like a meh kind of pickup. Swarfaku actually got his void bands, and he got like a couple more, so it wasn't too bad
Mm.
for him. But
It was like 3
The
void band
main
drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main
No.
difference
Bands for
Oh
bad.
yeah,
between
you missed Tesla, by the way.
Faku's
Kay.
run and your
Oh.
guys' run was you guys went for bans. You went for Prion. And I think that
Oh, okay.
I
pushed
mean,
him
I
ahead.
went for both. I was just too slow for Prayon. I
At
wanted
the
to go for
end,
both.
he had to give up his Prion for a vase, but I
Mm.
think it
I
let
think-
him push really far.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
it's
you didn't need the
really the
free
void
bans in this
bans.
run.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
were so many void bands. I wanted to pick them up, but I was like, bans already.
Yeah,
but if I
same.
just pick them up, I have like 5 instead of 2 bands. Like actually kind of crazy how bait bands were.
Yeah.
I think Cap and K did take a lot of time stages 4 and 5 though, comparatively though. Faku was very
Yeah.
quick on all of them, but yeah, so the Tesla was on stage 3. It was the large chest that was like kind of right next to the health shrine against the wall with the fans, kind of in the edge of the map over there. Anyway,
I don't know. I didn't see it then.
It was nice with the plasma shrimp.
Oh, Cap, what
Hmm.
was the play with the key in the multi-shop on stage 3?
Probably no play. What was the play? What'd I do?
Well, there was you had an encrusted key, and then
Yeah.
in the stage 3 teleporter, there was a rusted key inside of a multi-shop, and then you chose to get the random one instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just didn't even think about it, I'm sure.
you had the card
Okay.
also, so it was kind of interesting to just see you pick one, even though it was like right there. But I don't know, I was just curious as well.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing really binded there. I did have a unused key, so kind of didn't matter.
Had 3.
Huh.
You had 3 unused keys? Oh my god.
Yeah, man. It was
So what did we get out of that? There's a
Oh.
plasma shrimp, there's the void scent, and then was there a third key that someone opened up?
No one opened it past stage 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, if you guys are ready for Railgunner,
GG.
let's boot up. Good first run. No
Yep.
deaths either for any of you guys, so really good.
Yeah, all sub 30.
Massive.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, also 30. Huge.
Oh yeah, true. All right, see you guys after next one. Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, Railgunner.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, this
Railgunners
is
are always really fun to watch.
this is a good day already too. Sometimes you could tell the vibe of the day is a little bit like, oh boy, here we go into another one. But I'm excited. This is good. Everyone's playing pretty well. All right, Siphon Forest start as well. Is good. So again, this is the M2 that's a little bit weaker. It has no pierce, has no reload bonus. So, I mean, actually, without the reload bonus, they kind of lose value on their supercharge, no? As well.
Does that... I didn't think the reload bonus affected supercharge.
It uses it up.
It definitely uses it, but
Okay.
I didn't think it affected the damage.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy. I have to look at the actual numbers at that point because like I just
Yeah.
doubt what I'm talking about. Either way, I mean they're gonna have to play a little bit differently than normal. They can't just one shot golems. They're gonna have to actually put time into killing things. Like even just looking at Faku, they're having a 2-shot of Lemurian. That's just a lot of time they're gonna have to be spending doing things and killing things. So they're gonna probably want some AoE or something. Whereas like the other railgunner maybe wouldn't care as much about something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see.
Crowbar
yeah.
is super good here.
Oh, there's AoE for Cap. Wisp right from the beginning. So
There's also no ignition tank, so they get a gas here. They're looking at a lot of AoE.
Okay, going right for the teleporter and encountering a wandering vagrant, which for him, okay, he does kill it.
His worst enemy.
Yeah, no. He's got it. You can see the got a squid polyp for him from teleporter, which
Okay.
not gonna be too great.
Faku has roll of pennies, my man.
Ooh. I mean, that's probably why he started TP instantly as well, just to start farming some pennies from the wisp or something.
Yeah.
Just saying like, hey, I mean, like we don't really need that much. As long as you have like the concussion mines, and as long as you have or you use one of your specials, the Stage 1 teleporter should just be pretty free no matter what for Railgunner. So
Yeah.
it's not a
You got a
huge deal.
supercharge. should be able to basically one-shot it.
And there you go. I don't really.
Crowbars
Huh?
are super important. I think in the world record, Laditas had like 6 crowbars, and he's able to one-shot Mithrix
Yeah.
with supercharge. It's so crazy with this ability.
Ooh, Cap almost dying there. Actually, he got really low. He almost, but he
Oof.
lined it up and he got some massive AOE there, taking everything else. Okay, gotta be a little careful. I mean, you're a railgunner, but come on, don't that. It takes about 5 shots to kill a golem with Faku's damage at the moment, which is a little scary, actually.
Quail on K
That's really
and
good.
on Faku. That's
Yeah.
great with the mines. You can
Oh,
get
it's right next to
really big
teleporter.
boosts with it.
I don't really see that much this stage, to be honest. Usually this is a stage that has like just an overabundance of loot compared to the other ones because of the credit value. But I'm not really seeing like a ton of things. Maybe just a lot of drones
Yeah,
somewhere or something like that.
or they're hiding
Usually you find
in
like
trees
at
and stuff.
least some void cradles and stuff like that. There is a little disciple printer off spawn on stage 2. So if we get a boss item here, or we get a gun or something, that would actually be a lot of really nice damage.
K onto stage 2.
There's a feather right next to TP on stage 1, actually, that no one else got but Faku.
What?
It's like right
Okay.
on the ramp, right there. That's a huge
Maybe
pickup.
Tap will find it. I hope he does.
He doesn't really
Makes
have that much money
skipping
left.
a lot easier too.
Yeah, it's very honestly
What
a
do you want
feather
for the
here
white
is
shrine?
invaluable. He should be able to find the feather. It's this box. Yeah. All right, K is starting up teleporter stage 2. Let's see, he gets a Beetle Queen. We'll see if he gets the boss item. We'll see. And also, like having a feather in the Mythics fight is just meaning that you don't have to rely on mines to dodge them, which would be
Oh
the
yeah,
alternative. So
it's so much safer.
no boss item. What a shame. There's a Warhorn, which could aid in pillar skipping when it comes to that time later, but we'll see. Maybe. I think Faku's looking around a bit before he starts. I mean, there's not gonna be a gun, unfortunately. I hate when I see yellow printers and I just can't get them.
Yeah,
They're so fun, but
that sucks. Let's do a
think we need
prediction. Yellow item by stage 5.
sure.
Get
I
your
mean,
gambas in.
all they have to do is just go back in time to the stage and get their little disciple. Easy. Kay's been a little bit harassed here. I'm surprised that no one's found healing yet. Never mind. Cap just printed his hoof for a slug. Little bit rough. That's obviously not the one he wanted to lose, but
Yeah, but it's okay. I think with the quail, with the mines, you'll be all right. You have enough.
yeah, it's just one of those things. He also has feather, so I'm not really worried. But losing speed is losing time. There is a cleansing pool on the stage, which is interesting. If there was a lunar
Oh,
pod, they can get some pearls or something.
I think Cap got a drink. I think Cap made the right play there with the slug.
The slug is going to be really nice here, for sure. I'm surprised to see Faku's still in the teleporter. I know he got there a little bit after K, but maybe I'm just messing up the timeline in my head. K is almost done with the stage, though. Just looting up a bit before he leaves.
Ooh, he broke his elixir.
That's a shame. I know K was struggling a little bit during that TP. K actually going for crit there out of that multi-shot instead of something like pennies, which I find very interesting. A reminder
Yeah.
to what crit kind of is for Railgunner. I'm not going to explain the math behind it right now. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. It's okay. But the crit value is only additional damage, and it's not like a multiplier or anything. So it's only 5% extra damage per crit per glasses, which is not amazing. honestly.
And that's assuming you hit your shots,
Correct.
which you don't always,
Which, I mean,
especially if you're me.
for reference, I mean, a watch is 20% damage, and this
Mhm.
item would be 5, right? So it is like the lowest amount of like DPS increase you could get for your M2, I think. Besides maybe a syringe. I'm not sure. I'd actually see the numbers on that, but it's not like ideal. It's okay for supercharger because it does so much damage that like the extra 5% will be doing more, but again, just explaining and why I'm a little bit surprised is all. And another little disciple printer on the next stage. That's crazy. So
Okay.
this stage in particular spawns equipment multi-shops. So I would maybe be interested to see if there's like a gun in a multi-shop somewhere on the stage.
The game is
But-
trolling.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. We also have the cave TP, which has this beautiful, problem where it just spawns bosses out of the cave because it's
Oh,
not
I
enough room.
love that.
Yeah.
Cap getting a second quail.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be a really
Faku
quick
has
moon.
it too. I'm looking around seeing if there's any equipment on this side of the map. Where Faku's at. Oh, it was a speed printer on stage 2. I guess maybe Cap saw
Ooh.
that earlier, or maybe he just got lucky, but losing that speed earlier to the slug was not that big of a deal for him.
And now he's losing the slug.
Faku farming pennies a little bit on stage 3, which is not bad. Oh, I see. Cap's going. No, okay, never mind. That Cap was going to print
Well,
like a ton of
hopefully.
speed and then print one slug or something, but he wasn't.
Hopefully there is
No
a
boss
yellow
autumn.
here.
Nope. There's a feather though, which is nice. Everyone actually getting one. Looking at K specifically, having 2 feathers though is such an advantage.
That
going
is.
forward,
That's
so-
nicer than a little disciple in some ways, especially for K.
Mm-hmm. That's a shame.
Maybe there's still a gun. I don't know.
I just don't see any equipment multi-shots. Like I want there
So
to be
funny,
a gun,
though.
but man,
It gives you a speed printer, 2 little disciple printers.
I know it's one of those scenarios where like that little disciple is basically locked behind multiplayer, having like extra chances for boss drops and stuff. Probably, So it's
Yeah.
sad. Some runs are just like that. Another slug for Cap. The game of cat
First
and
slug.
mouse with him and his speed and
Yeah.
slugs.
Time to print it into speed. Ooh, he's getting a lot of value from pennies off
Mhm.
this Templar here.
Faku made so much money earlier as well, being able to loot so much already. They are going for a slug as well. K is almost done with the third TP. He's kind of going from TP to TP here, just kind of pushing it. So
Cap getting a crowbar. That's huge for the supercharge.
massive. More crowbars, the better. Hopefully, we can see just more damage. Like if you see some AP rounds that, I mean, Faku has 1, but actually, Cap's the one who doesn't have the AP round.
He missed.
Hmm.
He went right inside that Beetle Queen, shot at point blank, and somehow missed.
Tough. There was
But-
an equipment on this map, but it was just a Gorag's Opus instead. Man, if it were a gun, oof.
Kind of wasting his crowbar here. He shot it a little bit.
Yeah,
So just going for the supercharge.
I would have waited there for sure. Cap's actually in a really tough spot here. This feather is really important to him. At the moment, I think without it, he might have already died. Oh, he might die still, though.
He's really holding off on this supercharge. I don't know why.
Maybe he just doesn't want to be caught out without his abilities at the moment, and it's just like all these pests are kind of the problem.
But the longer he leaves that Beetle Queen, the more
Yeah.
beetles it's going to spawn.
He's also, I think, waiting for the cube, which, I mean, he could have just used the supercharge, but once he uses his cube and kind of soaks up all the beetles, he should be able to use the supercharge then. K is on a stage 4. Our Grove.
And now Cap is clearing out some of these beetles here. A little bit of a misplay from Cap.
Yeah, teleporter could have been a lot cleaner, for sure. He's back to health, though, so not worried about dying
He sees
anymore.
the feather. That's good.
Mhm.
He's gonna get these items in here.
It was an ATG on stage 4 in a multi-shop right off spawn. And a reminder, Supercharge has a 3.0 proc coefficient, which means you have a 30% chance of launching an ATG from that thing with all of that damage, which is unreal. So
It's just stupid. There's like nothing in the game had a higher than a 1.0 proc coefficient with
for the
like
player.
very minor exceptions. And the only other one that does now is the alt of this ability.
Yeah. It's kind of wild.
As if it wasn't OP enough.
I think it's just one of those things they didn't really realize that they wanted to try to mess with and change until like the DLC came out. Because honestly, I think that if they would have made like someone like Captain now, they would have given Diablo like a 4.0 or something insane. Like I just have that feeling, like it could have been crazy. Diablo's obviously really good as well though, as is. Okay, snagging the ATG. Everyone else is still on stage 3. Stage 2 was kind of a hold up for a lot of these guys. It took them a while to get through the teleport. I'm a little
Cap
surprised
taking
about.
a Gopus. Nope, taking a cube. Changed his mind.
Yeah, the cubes might be better here. I agree with Faku and with there. Let's see what Cat picks. I think goes for the Gopus. Maybe he's just thinking about pillar skipping here, just saying like that would be a lot
Yeah.
easier. We have the Warhorn, the Gopus. It'll be really, really quick.
It's also just speed. It's more
It is.
damage.
Yeah, especially for the M2, but we'll see. I do like the cube just because it can just pull everything together and you can just supercharge it. There's another feather on stage 3, so Cap has 3 feathers. More than anyone else.
Ooh, ukulele for Cap. I don't think anyone else found that.
No, Faku did.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's great with the supercharge.
Again, 3.0 proc coefficient on Uke, that's really, it's gonna happen,
That's AoE solved.
Yep.
And you hit multiple enemies too, so the chances of you not hitting it are kind of astronomical.
Yeah, it's actually insane. If you get a group together with the cube and you blast it, like they're dead. Like no matter what. There's another try shot that K is going for. That's a Lepton, unfortunate. Okay, well, looks like K is ready to start TP. I would have thought that he would have started a lot sooner. Looks like he only really got the ATG this stage, an Opal, and a Lepton. Maybe a banner as well, but it doesn't look like he got a lot of stuff. Honestly, it's unfortunate as well that K is the only one without pennies right now because he has a wrap and
Yeah.
he could just farm the boss for money. I definitely think if someone wanted, they could get the legendary chest here and without
Easily.
even really wasting time to do so. Just like enough time to walk to it, but not more time than the teleporter would take normally.
You can see if Cap goes for it. There's also a bleed printer, which Cap's or Faku's thinking about it.
You have to have so much attack speed with this build to make it work, though.
That's true.
It's just hard.
But you can do it with your SMG.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
It's not the worst thing ever. It's kind of a slow railgunner.
I mean, it's just because the M2, I think. That and they're probably just not used to supercharging when they need to. They get a wisp from TP. Faku's the first one done with TP despite coming in so much later than K. I think K kind of slowed down on the stage. He came in so early, he was going from TP to TP so quickly. And I was surprised to see the stage.
Well, he was missing some pretty essential stuff. He didn't really have AoE. Still doesn't really have healing. That wisp will help him here.
For
both K or both Faku and Cap have the Uke, so AoE isn't really an issue for them. And Cap has that slug, and so does Faku. So
it might be because of a few things. I think he not taking the cube, the primordial cube, when you have no AoE may have been a misstep. And I think also just not getting the pennies on stage 2, at least that one, because all the other guys just are getting money and more items so much faster. He has the least amount of items right now. By, you know, and now he's not the one in last necessarily, but he's doesn't have a lead anymore either, which is kind of scary.
Yeah. He was looking to have a pretty big lead like 5 minutes ago, but
Mm-hmm.
he's lost a lot of ground here. Cap finishing up TP as well.
Yep. Might just come down to, I mean, the thing is, I don't really think the other guys have that many more essential items than he does. Like, they all have the ATG. He's lacking a little bit of AoE, but when we're thinking about Mythric's damage, the main holdup, I think they all have kind of similar stuff. Now, Cap's missing
The
the
heals.
AP round, but yeah, Cave's just missing the heal. That's kind of what it comes down to, I guess.
I guess he found a drone though, so hopefully that doesn't die to a grandparent
We'll see.
in 2 minutes here.
I mean, we should be able to see them basically one-shot a grandparent, or if not one-shot it, get it to half and then shoot it so there's no sun. Just supercharge it. I'm
And
surprised.
Faku also got the healing drone.
I see Cap
Hope
still
Cap
looting
finds
down
one.
below. But I thought he would have left a little bit sooner.
Finding a third quail. That's a little
That's
bit
too
much.
many quails. Yeah, that's a lot of quailing. I would not be surprised to see a situation, unfortunately, where Cap quails into some danger on the moon. It could
Yeah,
happen.
having three feathers here helps though.
Oh, it can counteract it. We got to be quick. You gotta like double tap your jumps basically when you're sprinting. If you have that many quails, it's kind of wild.
3 feathers is actually crazy.
It is wild. There is a void seed on stage 5, and like Faku was pushed against a wall because of the gravity well from the grandparent, and there was just like a an alpha construct that was voided just looking right at him, and I was like, that's not good. Hopefully they can get some hopefully they can get some void items here because they don't have any this run.
Yeah, well, I did see a void cradle right outside of teleporter. So
Okay,
even
good.
if they don't do the void seed, they should still get that one.
Ooh, the void gup on Faku's screen kind of coming in close to the grandparent here. This could be not great situation.
Yeah, Faku's struggling a little bit. Keeps missing the sweet spots on the grandparent hands.
Yeah.
And this might be rest in peace to the healing drone. Oh, it's hiding behind the rock.
Hmm. He can't even shoot the weak spots either because it's like the grandparent hands are going through the ceiling.
That's such a tough position.
It's one of those scenarios where at least Faku is charging the TP. The grandparent has been voided on Faku's end, so it put it back up to half health.
Ooh.
It's a little bit rough. Cap finding wings, which is a faster pillar skip. They were all able to pillar skip, but that's a little bit faster.
See how Cap deals with this. Missing the sweet spot as well.
It's a little bit hard when he starts moving that way. Faku void touched by something. Ooh, almost dying to it. I
Ooh.
think it was the edge of a rock that the grandparent threw there, the AoE from it. And a planula from stage 5 TP.
Ooh, sorry, Gamba. It said by stage 5. Doesn't count.
Rough. Another crowbar for K. K getting a Prion, which is kind of interesting. I don't know where the wings were, but I would really want K to find those instead. Oh, it's right there next to him. Okay. Kept finding a really nice spot to just sit for the grandparent. Oh, it's just like not really burning that area underneath. Baku looting up a little bit before leaving. Baku's the only one done with teleporter right now, so. Everyone is pretty close today, though, still.
Yeah. Still no +5s.
Mm-mm.
And I think they're just going to leave the planula.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
If
It
I'm
might be
Cap, I'm
okay
definitely leaving it.
for stage 2 or phase 2. Sorry, not saying it's like good, but you know, it's either that or phase 4. But I guess they don't really have a phase 4 skip, but they can one shot phase 4. So like, I don't know.
I guess that's true. Might help a little bit.
All right, and Faku is out first. Kind of staying true to form. First one of the moon, it seems. Oh, Faku didn't get the Void Cradle right next to TP. I wonder if anyone's gonna find it, because you could see it right when you leave. I wonder if anyone else is gonna do that too, where they're just like sitting at TP and then, yep, Cap just did it. He did not get the Void. What is in the Void Cradle?
Wow. Okay. Cap got a second crowbar, taking the planula.
I wonder if it's gonna be like a Polyloot or something, and K gets it and just absolutely just like steamrolls through the fight or something. Could be crazy. I don't know where
Oof.
Faku found the second ATG either, but that is actually a big deal as well.
That is really nice. We'll see. It's gonna be kind of close between Cap and Faku here.
They have very close builds. That ATG is so massive though.
The ATG is massive, but all it takes is like Cap to get a little bit more lucky with his procs for it to
Yeah,
not matter.
which is crazy, but that's how it goes. K did not find the cradle yet. Man, I want to know what's in it. Looks like K is going for the Void Seed, actually. Yeah. Faku shooting a Perfected Wisp and having to back up a little bit because he did not quite kill it immediately. He's gonna need another supercharge for that one. Cab is on his way
Okay.
up, which is the wings. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, he's fine. K is getting the Void Cradles right now. One is Void Crit, not a first good pull, to be honest.
Ooh.
This might be the thing that puts K too far behind. He has a Recycler. I would have liked to see him reroll that Void Crit. I mean, honestly, like, and there's the
Yeah,
Polyloop for
that
K.
sucks.
That's actually a big deal.
Okay.
He has a
That's what he
Recycler
needed.
in his inventory, though. I know he knows that there are wings, I believe. Cap is entering the fight first. Let's see how it
He can
goes.
still catch up, but I don't know. I don't know if that Polyloot is going to be enough.
I don't know either. Depends, like, again, if K finds that other Void Cradle next to TP, could be good, especially with the Recycler.
Cap starting phase 1. And Cap, who was behind for most of this, first one to Mithrix. Really bringing it back.
K is re-rolling the boss item. I didn't get to see what it was. He kept the planula on the ground. Good man. Very
Wow.
good man. I love that. What do we
He
get?
he immediately turns away. Why?
It's a chirp? Dude.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Beautiful.
Dude, the fucking macro play coming in. I'm actually
Rare.
so fucking hyped.
Very rare that we see rerolls like that.
All right. No one opened the cradle, man. It was right there. It was free. Okay, so again, 3.0 proc coefficient, 30% chance to proc a chirf is crazy, actually.
He's got the Polyloot too.
Yeah.
And an ATG. He's got a lot of procs here.
It's just how fast can
It's
you
sad
get
he
into that
didn't.
fight?
It's sad he didn't find the ukulele earlier.
I know. Okay, found that chirf. He was pogging, man. You see him? Cap's about to finish
I
phase
would have
1
been too.
mythics. Yeah, dude.
That's
Which,
great.
it's going to be kind of hard to catch up to Cap, though. He's going to have to get pretty good procs here.
That recycler play was a time sink.
It was.
It wasn't free by any means.
But I mean, honestly, if K had played stage 4 a little bit faster, it wouldn't have been that bad. But he was just behind already. He would have been in the Mythics fight with the rest of them at this point. He's going up. He's actually waiting to use his wings because he realizes he has enough attack speed to boost his way up pretty well with the mines there. Which is really good awareness from K. He's going to start the fight really fast. A lot of people might have used their wings first and then kind of get wing prison. I think we saw Cap do that as well.
Yeah.
Wasted time, but K
He had a hard time getting over.
did the other way. A lot of time.
Ah,
It's gonna be close. Does he
he's
proc a turf
he
here?
got phase
did,
one
I
before
think.
Fact was even done.
I mean, I think he will beat Faku if he plays this well. Beating Cap though is gonna be a little bit harder.
That is going to
Cap's
be
already
tough.
done with phase 2. Into phase 3. Also, KS
What if he gets
really
some
has
lucky
to
proc?
hit his shots, and he is not hitting as much as he needs. This next supercharge needs to be really juicy for him. He did proc a chirp. That was a lot of damage. He's almost done phase 1 completely. Really good.
Ooh, that was really nice.
Getting polyloop procs as well. He will catch up to Faku at this rate.
Now, is it correct me if I'm wrong, but Churf cannot crit on Railgunner.
Correct.
And that's just like a consequence. For some reason, Churf is weird and it rolls crit separately. Most items, like if you the attack that you hit crits and then it procs an ATG, that ATG will also crit.
Mhm.
With Churf, for some reason, it's the only item in the game that is different and it will roll independently.
Yeah.
Now, on Railgunner, you don't have crit. That mechanic works differently. So it just results in Churf not being able to crit, unfortunately.
Yeah. There is a mod to fix that, by the way. I don't remember who made it. I think it was Nuxlar or Gorak or Six Moon, one of the three, the top 3. But I think it's Churf Crit something mod fix. I don't know. You can check it out. Cap is almost done with phase 3, by the way. And K's making good time through phase 2, but it's just not going to be enough unless he pretty much one-shots Mithrix phase 2. Actually, K's losing a lot of time here because of the Wisp. He just needs to start shooting. He can tank a lot of the Wisp bullets because he has so many wraps, so... Cap's got to be a little
Cap
bit
is
careful with the
almost done.
coils, though. Yeah,
He
he's almost
does.
done. He's using his wings just to stay in the air and to shoot him. He's going for
He still has
the
OSP.
phase 3 win right now. Yeah, and there he goes. Phase 3 down. K's looking for second here. Pretty
shit,
good
Cap.
shot from K, but no churf. And that was where, like, Cap was a little bit slower in the first couple of stages. K was a little bit slower in the last couple of stages, and that flip kind of mattered a little bit there.
Even with the Churf, he's... I don't know. It's going to be close between Faku and K.
Depends on his procs. I mean, look, K's almost done. K is actually, he procced 1, and so he's
Ooh.
gonna kill phase 2 right now. Faku still has to go through another, like,
He does, but he has a
rotation
supercharge
here.
here.
No, K's done. Oh, man. Insane churf.
And he's going to get a point on the board with that. It's a
But
shame there's
good
no
from Cap.
skip there, because he could have potentially beat Cap,
pulled
too.
ahead. That would have been crazy. Let's see. Faku's in a little bit of... Oh, my God. He's in a little bit of danger. Jesus.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
I know, but, like, Jesus. My heart.
For morale, it does.
Morale is huge. Okay, is finally done. He typed in his chat slow. I mean, with the run that K had, man. What he had at the end, insane. That was a wild one.
Another really close one.
Yeah. We're going to see, you know. Yeah. It is close. I sad we don't get to see more sub 30s, but around 30 to 33 here. It's nice. For everybody. Keeping up with good pace today. All right.
That might actually... No, it doesn't tie everything up. I think Cap is going to be in the lead here.
Hey, Cap.
Hey, Cap.
Hey.
You won.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take it. What a rough run.
You went really quick, stage 4 and 5, and that's what pulled you ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there any damage?
For most of the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
stage 5.
Yeah. Mostly stage 5. So there was
There was
a
some fuck-
void cradle literally like right next to TP around that little rock.
Oh, I forgot to open that.
Yeah,
Nobody did.
Shit.
no one opened it.
Okay.
Kay went
You've
to the
been
void
training
seed
me.
though, and he got a poly loot, and
Okay.
he got a recycler in the void seed that he rerolled the planular to churf.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was really very close to him actually catching up to you, but he just took a little bit too long. I was bringing
Did
Kay
everyone
actually
take
around.
wings?
Everyone
Yeah.
did take wings. Kay,
Nice,
hello,
nice.
you got second.
Oh man, why am I bad at this game? I hate this.
No, you're good. Did
You
you?
had to chirp and all that stuff? Crazy.
You did.
I went slow. That's why I had it. Yeah.
The so what happened stage 4? Okay, just curious.
What do you mean?
I feel like you got to
was
stage
weak.
4 way first, and you were the last one to activate teleporter. I think.
Yeah, because I was weak. Like I didn't have any damage, and I wasn't gonna hit any shots on the bosses with 50 larvae spawning. So I kind of like
I think it
looted.
Just the
it was
AOE
the
issue.
huge difference.
Uke and
Yeah, I
not
fought the guys
keeping
after.
not keeping the cube from stage 3. I think probably as well. I don't know if you found the. I guess you
Maybe.
didn't. There was a stage 1 will-o-wisp as well that you kind of missed out on.
I don't know if I had that. I don't know.
No.
No, I
think
was
so.
weak. I felt I would have died. So I you know.
I mean, it's fair. I just was
Yeah.
curious.
Until stage
Vacu,
4, it was
hello.
just like a Krieg glass and a focus crystal or something like that.
Unfortunately, Fact, you did get in third, but it was very close again. You were only less than a minute off
Nice.
from K, so it was close
Huge.
for all you guys. So, Fact, you got to the fight a lot before K, but K reruled the planula into a churf, and then he bypassed you with damage.
Yeah.
So it was only a recycle
No
in stage
bans.
5.
What
No
Luis is
bans.
trying to
Last
say is I'm the better player, man. Just
Yeah,
get
get
good. I don't
owned.
know.
Yeah.
What was on the void key on stage 5?
Void key stage 5.
No, it's
You mean
the void cradle. Void cradle.
Oh. None of
What's
us opened it,
void?
I guess. Right next to the
No
TP.
one
void?
opened it.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no.
Streaming.
No. Okay, there was one right next to TP, like practically
Yeah.
in the
Huh?
circle of teleport.
Like around a little
Wait,
rock.
what? Where?
It's
Huh?
visible from the TP.
Yeah, if you
I
Next
were
to
did
the
not
edge of
see that
the
one.
stage.
if you activate the teleporter, you can see it. It's just right there in front of you, like 15 feet away.
No one
damn it.
opened it.
No one opened it. No
Kay
one
didn't
opened
see it. What's your excuse?
I did not see it. No, what? That is
Oh.
crazy, huh?
I want to know so
Supposed to
bad.
focus
Surely
on
the
the
polyloop
infected
plasma
grandparent.
shrimp.
Surely,
You
surely.
have plasma shrimp? Oh man, I would have liked the plasma shrimp.
Might have actually
No man.
had you win, actually.
No bans?
No
No
bans?
bans?
No,
No
no
bans.
bans.
No bans.
No,
Okay.
Not a
Nope.
single band.
I was
Most of
really
the time,
scared someone
yeah.
was going to find bans and then just get first place.
Yeah.
and
There were
That's
so
all it
many
would take.
chests on stage 1. Like we spawned in and you can see like 8 chests. And it's like RNG
didn't
which
loot
one you
anything in
open and
stage
which
1.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't loot either, but it's just RNG like who opens which chest. And
Yeah.
if there's a abandoned one and you get it like that's the only person, you just win immediately.
pretty
But,
much.
staying and looting is not an option either, so it's just I don't know.
I was
Less
looting a lot
RNG, you know?
on stage 3 because I feel like I didn't have AoE or damage.
Yeah.
So just full
Yeah.
looting stage 3.
Stage 3 was a little scary.
It
Also,
was.
a thing that you didn't really have, Kay, is you didn't really have the pennies like everyone else did. So you got fewer
Mm.
items on average, especially by stage 4.
Yeah, that I didn't have too many items. Again, that's why I looted.
Yeah.
Why I
Yeah.
took my time a bit.
I'm
Bit
just
too
like
much, maybe.
you went really fast in the early stages, and then that's when you like hit that kind of wall, and you had to slow down a little bit
Yeah,
more. Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I got
I
fucking
didn't
nothing.
find.
All these
Yeah.
items
I
are
didn't find the
trash.
band. I didn't. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
There were a
Yeah.
lot of
This
feathers.
M2
3
kind of-
feathers, 3 birds.
Yep.
Yeah, the 3
That was
birds.
crazy.
I had one of both.
Yeah, there were more.
Cap
was
was the
kinda
only
worried.
one
That was
with all
crazy.
3.
Having 3 birds, I was worried you're gonna jump off a cliff.
No, I
Same.
was comfy. With the feathers as
You should-
well, it was fine.
That's true.
You should have jumped off a cliff, man. Just do it.
It was the speed printer
Whoa,
stage 2.
toxic.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else found that.
Also,
You didn't
I
see
saw
it.
it, but
Okay. Yeah. Just didn't go in.
yeah, that's fair.
Again, no
one.
deaths today, by the way. Let's see if that changes on multi. So
It will.
good luck in the
it
next
will.
one.
It will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrap rebar.
Like,
Good
Be the
luck,
first to
guys.
die. Be the first to die, Cap. All right.
All right, on to multi. Cap is down the lead, pretty close though. Cap has
Anyone
3
could win
points.
today.
Faku 2
It's
has 1. They
yeah.
could tie it up in this loadout. If it's K, Faku, then Cap, they're all gonna be sitting at 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a situation where, or can we see them by like in 2 loadouts have it tied up from here instead of just tying up next loadout? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't
I
know.
guess.
My brain
Just-
doesn't work that way.
yeah, surely. Anyway, multi. So starting off on planes. This is a weird loadout, right? I don't think this is a loadout that we're ever really going to see people use on purpose that often. Not that it's like necessarily bad. It's just
Yeah.
kind of odd.
It's randomly generated. No
Yeah.
human being could come up with this loadout.
Just AI slop.
Yeah.
So let's see what their plan is. We have no Prion, we have no bans this run either. But the stages look a lot easier, looking at Scorched Acres and Abyssalator, so it looks pretty nice. So they don't really have to worry about, you know, tons of larvae later kind of ganging up on them, or a lot of
Yeah.
blind pest stage 3 that they may not have the damage for, or AoE.
We
A
got a
little bit
saw.
easier. Yeah, Saw for Cap is
With-
not bad.
It's amazing for just bursting down teleporters.
Oh
The
yeah.
later you get, the worse it becomes, but teleporter bosses
Mythrax.
shouldn't really be a problem.
The
Yeah,
classic
you get
Saw
the
tech.
saw tech. It
Uh-huh.
always works out perfectly every time it's attempted.
Yeah, it's supposed to kill you, actually. I mean, if they're
Unless you're
desperate enough,
wasting-
we'll see.
Unless you're wasting 3 to 4 minutes or dying, you're not doing it right.
Just to say, though, just to point out, we do have retool, so we do have 2 equipment slots. So if they want to keep the saws for whatever on Mythrax, they can without too much pressure here. They're going to try to be
That's
picking
true.
up as many equipments as they can. They want a skip equipment, and B, a damage equipment is preferred, honestly. Or, I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know, if you didn't have a
Utility and
base,
damage.
maybe you just had 2 wings on each hand or something, you know what I mean? But as long as they can skip quick, that's the most important part. Try to get an equipment that does that, and then we'll talk about damage. We still want it, though. I'm surprised Faku isn't slamming into the Beetle Queen there with the shift. I would have ended that fight a lot quicker. Didn't need to fight the extra Beetle Guards there necessarily. Cap is has nothing. Cap just has like the drones and the saw on the other hand, and just like 1 mocha. Actually, no one has anything. This is just one of those stages. Okay, well, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Sometimes you just get stages that you know, they don't stage.
Yeah.
We do see 1 speed item though, and then a mocha, which is like a speed item. I don't know, and I feel like the death mark's kind of not even an item here, really. So pre-scrap.
Yeah, not yet.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, I mean, we
tough.
saw it earlier, but that was on Merc, so I
Yeah.
doubt we'll see it again
Also
here.
doubts.
Okay,
Everyone,
we
and
have
it's not that no one's looking for loot. There's just not loot. Like, and the shrine has been kind of hesitant to give anything, it looks like. It's been kind of a, yeah. All right, well. Good.
ugh,
K is going to be
okay.
the one. K and Cap can leave with 3 items. That's crazy, man.
I
This
love
is-
planes.
I love
It's the
planes
new
too.
roost.
Yeah? Yeah, I mean. Oh, and it's a Molotov from the shrine. That's what it was, yeah. All right, well, you know.
For,
This is why
for
in
those
my...
of you
Yeah, go on.
who didn't know, Roost was broken for a very long time before DLC. Just
Correct.
did not have a lot of chests. In the DLC, they fixed it because everyone was complaining about it. But now Titanic Plains is broken, so we're in a similar position.
different reasons, allegedly. Anyway, I mean, it's just crazy because like before the DLC, you always went planes because it had more loot, right? If you were playing a normal, regular, full looted run, we're not even talking about speedrunning here at all or anything like that. Just normal stuff. If you wanted the more items, you just go there, on average. But now it's like if you want that, you just go to Siphon Forest, because there's just so much. You can get like
Yeah,
2 or 3 stages worth of loot there sometimes. Like it's crazy.
I think I like Roost, at least for speedruns, just
It's
because of
really
the loot
nice.
density.
Yeah, because usually it can be a smaller map. Not saying it always
Yeah,
is,
but
but it can be.
it's very vertical though, so you got like geysers to take you up and
Yeah,
brings you to more loot.
especially if you're just someone like Merc, just get around. Stage 2, hopefully they
And
find more loot. Again, this is
it'd
I
be
I
hard if
want to
they found
say,
less.
I mean, very hard, but this is a stage that does spawn or has a heavy weight on drones, so they could see less than one of the other stage 2 counterparts in terms of loot as well. There is a void cradle and there is a lunar bulb for beads. Kay's just picking it up if he finds a cleansing pool, which I mean, you know. But I was gonna say this is one character. This is not like the other characters we've seen today. Merc, you can kind of get to the moon with really not that much stuff. You have already a lot of movement speed, versatility, and whatever.
Double jump.
Yeah, with Railgunner, you have enough damage to take care of Mythics pretty much no matter what, and like movement, versatility, yada yada. This is not one of those characters. We're gonna have to see a lot of loot here, and that stage 1 is just gonna mean they're gonna have to slow down a lot. Capgain of Fuel Cell is actually really good because
That's great.
goes from having 2 equipments to 4 equipment uses basically. So very nice. If I could find it as well. I hope it's a cleansing pool. There was one last run. There's no reason not to open up those lunar buds and get the beads out of it. Reminder, every single lunar bud in the races are beads. And they're kind of set up that way, so you can just get it if you want, if you walk by it. If you find the cleansing pool later, free pearl, but just keep that in mind.
And they do get removed at the end of each stage,
Correct.
I believe.
Yeah. So, no reason not to. Fireworks in the middle of teleporter there, just in like the small chest. Again, though, looking at the build, I say in quotes, oof. Yeah, I mean, they don't have one yet. They don't have AoE or damage or healing or
Yeah,
anything.
what
I mean,
build?
actually, they have Wungus. K doesn't, but oh man,
They're just relying on these saws.
yeah, the saws are the really only thing they have. K found bleed, but this is not really a loadout that can bleed. Getting a syringe for K is pretty nice there for just damage rotations. A little bit
The
easier.
bleed is nice for maintaining like saw bleed. Like you can stack a bunch of bleed with saw and then try to maintain it. Very hard to do with one dagger. If they got like 2 or 3, that would
I mean,
be a
with
little
these
bit more
though,
feasible.
I don't know. It's really hard to keep up with like rebar and scrap launcher. I think you'd need a little bit more. I'm not sure. I mean, you could keep it alive for a couple extra seconds, but maybe. It do have like a 1.0 proc coefficient, so
Yeah.
yeah, this is all
It's a
right.
weird
Scorch
loadout.
Acres, I guess. K is going in. It's just it's crazy. This is not a good run, actually. Not yet, anyway. Hopefully that
Which is
turns
kind of
around.
surprising. 'Cause usually,
The multi blessing.
yeah, multi is very blessed in the loadout races. We'll find just the most absurd loot.
Yeah, where's our drone man, Clover, Polyloot?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
like even in the scrims, there was a scrim a couple months ago where on stage 2 there were 2 clovers.
That's insane. That just doesn't happen.
Only on multi.
Only on multi, basically. Stage 3 doesn't look like it has anything promising yet either, so I'm just watching K just walk around and just be disappointed. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
A bear
Getting denied
again.
by the shrine. Doesn't have
It
enough to
doesn't
buy it again.
really help. Oh man, dude.
Getting denied again. This is great.
This might just turn into like a complete full looted run, actually, at like stage 4 or something, or even this stage. If they don't
They
find
might have
anything
to spot tech.
soon, like they're gonna have to do something. They're gonna need items to win. It's not like they can just walk in and force it. I mean, they could, but you know. Okay, actually, I see that he didn't find the Void Cradle last stage, so he doesn't even have the healing for it. All the shrines are just robbing everybody. He's going after the Void Cradle, and it is Wungus, so he didn't really miss out on it last stage. He still has it. It's going to be nicer for the others to get another Wungus, I suppose, but it's not. The second Wungus isn't as big a deal as the first.
Yeah. Wait, did Faku not find the saw?
No.
Ugh.
Which is really bad for them.
The bosses are going to be a lot harder.
Yeah. They have the trusty Molotov. Surely. It looks like Cap gave his Molotov to an equipment drone on the stage.
Ooh.
Which, I mean, it'll probably do more in the hands of that than he would have it in his own, so. Yeah, just
Probably.
throw some puddles around a little bit faster, I guess. Whatever. There really is nothing, man. Infusion for K, stake for Cap. Cap did get pennies, so did Faku, so they can start to earn some money here, especially from the Templars on this map, but oof.
So they can open all 3 chests a stage.
True. This is something else, dude.
This is just a bad run. I feel like we haven't seen one in a bit.
We have a an imp. K's taken out with the saws pretty well. The fuel cell saws there.
Infusion. That's just what they needed.
Yep. And we get a Willis. Okay, they got AoE for once.
Okay.
I mean, it's something.
That's something. Yeah.
Cap is just trying to earn pennies, but nothing's even hitting him because his drones are taking aggro and he's just sitting.
That's really funny.
He's like, come on. Feather on
The
Faku as
Molotov
well.
drone.
Really good. I mean, that like for movement, that's like the best thing you can get really here.
Oh yeah.
Another death mark. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Ignition tank.
Okay, but their Cap doesn't have his
Yeah, he just got rid of
Molotov
it.
anymore. Not that it would have made it that much better, because Molotov
wouldn't
is
have.
whatever, but
It's still funny.
it is fine. Man. Okay. What's the plan? I mean, what they're thinking is just like the same as what we're thinking. This run sucks. They're probably wondering if
Tech.
they missed anything huge. Usually, when we think about racing, right, we think about running through a checklist of what you actually need to win and win quickly, right? Movements is kind of a big deal, pillar skip is a big deal, and damage, right? And maybe enough healing or survivability, I would say. I think survivability, they have the Wungus and whatever, so that's probably fine. Feather, if they all find it, is going to be enough for probably enough movement with just like a tiny bit of speed. But they don't have any damage and they don't have a pillar skip, so.
Cap just got a watch.
Oh, hey, that's really good.
Something.
It's not quite there yet, but it's good. It's good progress.
Syringe too. Just a little bit more damage.
Faku's in a little bit of danger here from the TP boss. Oh, he's taking another needle, but it's okay. He's using his transport mode at the right times. Jesus. If he's not careful, Faku could definitely die here. Not in a good spot. Missing
Cap
on
trying
that
to
saw
saw tech.
early. It's rough.
And
The saw tech
saw
looks...
teching this imp very well.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, Cap's getting hit through the wall by the imp, so he needs to be a little careful.
Great saw tech here.
Okay, just
Got
typed
another
in
saw.
chat, no items, question mark. That's so funny, dude.
It'd be funny if we found like a seed that was just the worst, had like
Oh, man.
the worst spawns ever, and we just prank them.
Just gave it to him. There's a void seed on stage 4 with 10 enemies in it. There is one void critter that I see. Oh man, this is just getting rough. I mean, at the very least, again, they don't have the stages that have harder enemies and situations to encounter. This is the best stage 4 they can get. And that was the best stage 3
Yeah.
they can get in terms of how easy the run would be. So,
Would have been great for an April Fool's Day run.
no, we're a month too late on that one.
Next year, we should do something.
Yeah, just actually have the worst runs ever created.
Just find the worst seeds and don't tell them.
Another feather on stage 4. So everyone should be getting one, which is really good. I know that not everyone found it. Only Faku did on stage 3, so. Which means they do have quite a bit of an advantage for just being able to move in the Mythic site. Having 2 feathers is a lot bigger of a deal. Cave is open on Abyssal, by the way, which means we do have more loot spawning on this one, potentially. 180 extra credits. 160, I think, actually.
Not looking good for the prediction here.
What was the prediction?
Will Cap drop his saw by stage 4?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think so. And a Tentabobble from the Void Seed, which take what you can get, I guess. I honestly, okay, there's another Void Cradle at least. Honestly, this may be one of those runs where, because they're pretty much going to full loot the stage anyway, because they're just going to, I would have just left the Tentabobble on the ground for a little bit. Just take it like after TP or something. I don't think it would have really helped much with the stage. You have the
Probably not.
stun M2, so like you can stun elders and whatever anyway, but I don't know. It's just rough, man. There's like a recycler somewhere, it could be a big deal.
Oh yeah, a recycler could be huge.
Just to get
Get rid of
something.
these trash items.
Berserker's Pauldron for K, like, dude, look at the builds. It's crazy. It's so wild.
A gas would be really good here for Cap and K.
Yeah. The ignition tank. Just value.
Cap is collapsed. He's fine.
The thing is, they are playing it pretty quick still, though, which is good. Another fuel cell for K as well. So it's not like they're playing slow, but it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Ugh.
it's funny, honestly, it's crazy. A bandolier for
Just
K,
not
like
looking.
looting all these chests. He's not getting a single thing that's just worth it. It's insane. He's
Nobody
going
is
for the
+5
second
yet.
Void Cradle, and it is
To their credit.
Void crits.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh,
That's awful.
it was tough, man.
Maybe if they get a Crunder.
Maybe.
If they had Nail Gun, I would say Void Crit is good, but with
Man.
this loadout, no way.
I mean, they don't even have any crit, so like, I think I would just take it because like on the off chance I can kill a world spawn boss stage 5, it'll help me out. But I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like, what are you gonna do?
it's
They might
so
find a
unlikely
crit
though.
printer stage 5. Like, I don't know. It's hard. Okay, almost. Okay, actually getting a decent saw tech on the boss. Getting the saw stuck on the wall just to get some damage there. He didn't keep it for too long though, unfortunately. But trying his best. Cap opened up some
Cap
chests,
got
getting a mocha and a ruckler.
Cap got here a little late.
He did.
I don't know how much it's gonna matter in the long run
I don't know.
because I think It's looking like we're in for a long stage 5 too.
Long moon, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Especially
we don't
if they don't skip
have
pillars.
pillars.
No.
We don't have pillar skips, and we
No.
don't really have a way to kill Mithrix.
We don't really have a
Sawtech?
good way of
Eh.
charging pillars either, to be honest. So I don't know. it's rough,
cope.
man.
I'm listening to Cap stream. He's not happy.
It's funny.
He's just looking around. He's like, what the hell?
Did anyone go back into the cave from when they started? I don't think so. New equipment for K. He didn't really want to pick it up. It's the cube. He wants to keep his Molotov, it seems, for, I guess, any sort of damage, but
Ooh.
I don't know. It looks like K is going
Got a-
back in the cave, though.
We got a Sawtech on Cap here.
Nice.
He's trying. There we
Baku
go.
gets the 10 bubble
first
from
one's
the
dead.
Void Seed.
Ooh.
That's crazy, man.
Does Cap have pennies?
There is a whip printer in the cave, and that's not bad because they have the region scrap. It does more damage when they use their transport mode with it, so that is something. Faster moon as
Yeah.
well.
Take what you can get.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, what was in the Void Seed? Was it just Void
for it
Crit?
intense bubble.
That's it?
Yeah.
Cap is going to be so disappointed.
I know. It's so funny. Everyone is leading like everything, and it's like just nothing's happening. Oh man.
This is one of the worst runs I've seen in a long time.
K does get gas as well, so it's not too bad. There is a trash up at the beginning of the stage. Not really anything. It's another saw. Void Cradle that K is going to go for is just healing up a little bit more before he does it.
Are they going to have to
And
loop?
another Void Crit. Honestly. Imagine.
there's-
Because, like,
There's a tougher time sprinter. They could go for a disputed skip.
oh, dude, don't even.
Look, they have a lot of things they could scrap.
Did they even have a scrapper?
They don't need one.
I guess so, huh? Jesus. This is so bad. Oh man. Props to them for not dying though, for how fast they're going. Oh, Cap gets a spare drone parts in the legendary chest. I was gonna ask if anyone was gonna try to go for the legendary chest here, just to try to turn things around. Cap just turned it around, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he needed. He's miles ahead of anyone else right now in terms of damage.
That's great.
This is
Oh, and then there's an egg all the way across the map too.
ooh. And they have the
And then
fuel
with the
cells
fuel
too.
cells.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And they can
And
keep the saw.
Faku did not pick up the egg. Interesting.
Oh, there's a
Guess-
gun in the other one.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you're getting a worm on this map,
Yeah,
then
that's
I
true.
don't.
Enjoy your planula.
I mean, Cap maybe could go after the gun, just get the empathy cores. K's in kind of a bad spot here, potentially.
Oh, that's true. The empathy cores would be huge. I don't know. Do you go egg or cores here?
If I'm Faku,
think
I
we'd-
go egg. I don't know why he picked the gun, to be honest. Maybe he
That's
just felt
true.
like he had no damage whatsoever, and he's like, I just need to get through the boss. Just need the gun. But
The gun is a risk for Cap though, unless there's like an initial spawn Solus here, which I don't think there is.
and a speed printer for Cap as well. Honestly, I would just go in the speed printer, get the egg, just get to the moon with Drone Man, just see how it goes. But
Look for drones. He only has 2, and one of them's a gunner turret.
we also know that Cap cannot get empathy cores on this map. Unless something...
Oh, wait,
huh?
I'm listening to Cap stream. He said there's another egg across the stage, so he did
Okay,
go for
perfect.
the gun.
That makes sense.
That's probably what Faku was thinking as well.
Yeah. That then makes sense. He just shot the the boss
Sad.
item off the map because he just didn't care. Because honestly, like, why would you?
Did it go below?
No, it just fell off.
It just fell. Damn.
This is not a great spot. There's the voided enemies in the TP. He has to fight the boss that's kind of sitting off the map here. Again, with not that much damage. It's really only Drone Man. So
Yeah, I probably would have looked for some more drones before starting this.
it's hard though, because like if you get a grandparents, you kind of just waste all the money a little bit. Potentially, if they get
Yeah,
burned.
that's true.
Kay
That's
is
true.
doing kind of what I thought to do. Just go in the speed printer, get the egg, and something. Cap trying to Satek the boss here, almost getting it, but
Ooh.
not quite.
The Z Sawtech. Very rare.
Fak is forced to just go under the map just to fight this thing. It's just like hiding. Like you got the power up to 99, and he's like, dude, they just like ran away.
Cap doing a good job of taking it out while he's charging. Still really slow. He might have to 99 it here, but
Nah, he's fine.
yeah, there we go.
The difference was for Faku still just these saws, honestly.
Saws are OP. What is the teleporter item? Another feather.
That's really good.
That's nice.
Good thing about construct and rebar is you're gonna shoot through the shield, so it's not too big of a deal. It's just scrap can't get through. I wonder if anyone could I don't know. Cap needs to find some drones, man. That's what he needs. In the Void Seed, by the way, there was a shuriken that K got. It was in a potential, so we'll see. There we go. Cap getting his egg. Ready to skip. How many fuel cells does Cap have?
Here we go.
1. So the rest of them have 2, which means the egg for them is going to be better. It's going to be a faster skip, but he will have a faster fight, potentially.
Oh, by
Cap is
far.
also using the egg to hit the rocks. What this does, every time you hit an enemy, rocks included, it resets the duration of the time you spend in egg. So we got a lot of extra travel time and speed by doing that.
Where are the drones?
I don't know, man.
Oh, there's one over there.
Where's there?
Nope. That's a gunner turret.
Okay, good job. He's looking.
Even when you get a drone man, the seat is like, no, fuck you. We're not gonna give you drones now. That's awesome. And
King Cat
he's
picking
like
up the
basically
leeching
out of
seed
money.
at the same time.
So
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
he doesn't really have
Anything.
like
Honestly, I would have scrapped, I think. Maybe just check soup.
yeah.
I don't want to lose my
You get
feathers,
it.
right? But like get rid of pauldron and like I don't know, leeching seed, the wisp, or death marks are
You
not
get a
proccing.
headset or something.
Yeah, I mean that
Or
would
a
be
Shustis.
a game changer. Headset with the egg would be massive.
Fucking something. It would be, I don't know, it wouldn't even be that good. It'd be better than what they have now, but they don't have like bands or ATGs or anything to really proc it. They like
They just don't have any way of dealing damage, so I think having some way would be nice.
Cap has
But
one watch,
dude,
so that's pretty crazy. And
well,
then the
everyone's
others
going to
aren't
the moon,
much better.
so this is
But
tough, man.
at least Cap does have the drone man, even though he doesn't really have drones. I
He
don't know.
might
He might
too
farm here a little bit. I'd farm like an
for
exploder or
money,
two. Yeah,
just so you can revive the drones if they die, which they will.
the singular healing drone.
Yeah.
It's a
Cap with
shame
only
there
2
wasn't.
eggs is just trying to get up to the highest position he can before he goes up. K is entering the fight right now. Ooh, kind of close there.
Such a shame there wasn't a Solus on that stage.
I know. It could have been so
Honestly, I
good.
I don't know. Is there a world where coping that is
No,
faster
no.
than
No, I don't think so.
still too slow? Cap's not even checking soup.
No, surprise. I feel
Chad
like
is saying I'm quiet.
I turned you up, but I don't know.
Okay.
I think this is one of those runs where you check soup. Faku's checking it right now. Let's see if there's something. I know
K is
Cap was
onto the
pinging
fight.
from the branches, but you know.
Cap fucked up.
Oh, a drone man in soup, and then Faku gives up 2 feathers for it. Okay, but thankfully it didn't take all of them. He has 2 left.
Okay. I mean,
I don't
he
know where he
has
found
more
so
drones
many.
than Cap does.
He does. He has 4 drones where Cap only has 2.
Okay.
This is a
This
big
is
deal.
kind of. Ooh, does he still have his fuel cell? He does. He still has both of them.
Oh
Cap
no,
fucked up
Cap!
there.
He has
Oh
a feather,
no.
right? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that's it. Cap. Wait! He fucking blocked it! Holy fuck. Dude, what the
What a
shit?
roller coaster.
That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
I was listening to Cap's stream there. That was great. Faku almost did the same thing.
Oh my
If
god.
he didn't have that third fuel cell, the same thing would have happened.
Kay almost did it as well, honestly. He was like right there. Okay, regardless though, that is a
So
huge time
lucky.
save for or time lost for Cap, sorry. Not save.
Oh yeah, well Cap fucked up before that too. He tried going up when he only had 1 egg charge
Yeah,
and he wasted it.
dude.
He could have gone for the disputed skip, I'm telling you.
13% chance on that one. On that block. Oh, now he's waiting. Man, that's so much time lost though. Just for a little bit of like time optimization greed
I
a
mean,
little bit.
it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
It
he
could have
got
been way worse.
Already K's on to phase 2, which is actually really good considering he's the only one without Drone Man.
Yeah,
So
we'll see if Faku can catch up here.
I
I don't know.
definitely
Cap was
think
looking really good, but I don't know now.
phase 2 is where the Drone Man gang is gonna start pulling time, but I don't know if it'll matter because K's already ahead. But I don't know, his phase 2s have been a little bit slower. He is using his transport mode very well with the whips and stuff to get extra damage, killing the wisps really fast.
Yeah. Ooh, can we see a saw tech? I hope so.
I think we'll have to, actually. Like, if, I don't know. We'll see. I definitely think here it's the actual time for it. This is like the perfect scenario for wanting to do it.
Yeah, K could do it. If he gets his timing right, he could get it really easily at the start of phase 3 here. Drones fuck it up, but he doesn't have any.
Yeah. And also, like, he also is one of the people with double fuel cell, so he can get like a huge value hit.
I just want to see it one time. I want to see it work.
Yeah, well, you know. Back
This is
into
a
phase
perfect
2,
situation for it.
the drones are just going in. Yeah, look at how much faster this is. Faku's definitely going to pull ahead here, it looks like. At this rate, anyway. Yep. Okay, just finished phase 2. Faku only got into phase 2 like 10 seconds ago. He's almost done. It looks like K is positioning himself on this side of the map. So once Mythix goes up, looks like he's going to try to get in position. He's okay. I was going to say he's not using his saws there, but he did use one. He's like, this is taking way too long, man. I can't hold on to these. Like, Baku into phase 3 as well, and his drones are making the fight go a lot quicker. This really is a difference between if K could pull off a good saw tech versus Drone Man. That is the exact situation right now. Because Baku doesn't have saws.
I don't know that he's going to go for it.
I don't know either. It looks like he's. Now he is. Look, now he doesn't have the saw. No. But he's setting himself up. Oh no, he did. He has the saws pre-set up. He is going for it. Uh-oh. Oh, God, the pizza. Jesus.
Lost a saw there.
Not good.
Ugh. Let's see. This is the hard part. Not dying to pizza.
Not enough. If there was a saw left, Mythrix ran out. I think Kay hugged the left side a little bit too much there of the wall.
Or it went up.
Yeah.
If you go up a ramp, the saws will like follow you, and then they'll be too high to hit him, and then it'll be really hard to get him back down.
Meanwhile,
Or
Faku's
like
at
do double jump.
halfway through phase 3. Uh-oh, Kay's really low here. Oh my god, Mythrix did like an air slash.
Yeah.
Kay is
If
not
you
looking good.
don't do it right, Mythrix will hit the rock there and then jump at you,
Yeah.
which just adds more chaos to the saw attack.
Kay's not really able to heal with Wungus because he's not able to sprint either. Really. So he's just low here. Meanwhile, Faku's just having a nice time. Fight's almost done.
And Cap might catch up here. K going through phase 3 very slowly. Has to spend a lot of his time dodging ads.
Yeah. He's gonna... Looks like he's
Trying
trying
to
to
take
set
him
up
out a little
something
bit.
else. Yeah, he's trying to set up Sawtech again. I think he's just a little bit off. No, he did it. He actually got it to work.
Yeah.
He's getting into spot, but it... Ooh, it's working
Oh,
okay. It's not
hitting him,
bad.
I think that's 2 or 3.
It's not bad.
That's
That was
some
the
damage.
most damage that K has had this whole time, so... Okay, he's
Yeah.
trying to go for the reset up here as well. He has another saw. He's throwing it in. He got 2 of his saws back, though. That's not too good.
It's not,
Hopefully he
but
can just get
more
Mythrix
in.
into that corner, and he does, and look at this damage! He might actually pull ahead of Faku here. No, he will!
Yes.
He did! And he got into phase 4 before Faku did. That is crazy.
Beautifully done.
No, but the times are different. K is a little bit 10 seconds behind. Faku's actually going to get there a little bit before. Faku might actually phase 4 skip here. Oh, he
It
did
might
not.
be a race to the ship.
Oh, it is. And they both have the equal amount of eggs. Like, they got their phase 4 at pretty much the same time. Oh, dude.
I'm rooting for K.
Who can get through Mythic's phase 4 faster? K's doing a lot of damage. K used his egg, though, in phase 4 to get it done quicker. So did Faku.
Okay.
That might be not great when it comes time to leaving.
Who has more
'Cause-
speed?
I don't know. No one really had speed.
K printed a lot.
Oh, yeah, he has the whip. Oh, but he found a portal that's so far
There's-
away.
Yeah.
There was
there's
no good one.
good ones.
Oh, he's got to really play this well. Faku was taking a lot longer on his phase 4. I think that's it. I think K does win with the Sawtech.
I think so.
Wow. Wow. Oh no! Faku's
didn't
going
have the
after the
saw.
egg skip out of the arena. He's gonna get there first.
Oh shit.
Wait,
oh,
no,
shit.
hold on. Yes, he is, because he had the
No
egg
way.
up to do it. Wait.
Oh, that's crazy.
He's
I don't
gonna-
know.
No, he got there 4 seconds ahead of K did, and he won.
Oh,
Holy hell. That's good awareness. That is very good
That is.
awareness. And keeping your eggs enough to do that is so important.
wow.
I love it, man.
Unbelievable.
It's so funny. I wish that K had kept his eggs. That's the one thing I was sad about in phase 4. If he had done that, he would have oh man. That's crazy. Meanwhile, Cap is still halfway through phase 3. It's a little bit rough.
Good shit from K there, though. Almost beating Faku, who had a drone man,
Oh,
pulling off an
man.
amazing saw attack.
Yeah,
It was
really
just
good
that lack of
setup.
awareness with the egg skip at the end.
What a fun loadout. Jesus. So K gets out, screen turned white at 48. Yeah, it's just a couple seconds ahead for Faku.
And if K won that, it would have been tied up.
Dude,
But Faku's gonna pull ahead here. Wow, 4-second
crazy.
difference.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's pull him in.
Yeah. Hey, you two. You guys finished at pretty much the same time. You were 4 seconds apart, by the way.
Don't tell me I'm the latter one again.
I'm
You
sorry.
are behind again.
I'm sorry,
Unfortunately.
Kay.
This is fucking scam, man.
Dude.
That
Oh.
saw tech
Kay.
was so amazing.
Kay.
You played it so well.
Watch it back. All right.
You played it
Mythics
so
fight.
fucking well.
Dude, you got to phase 4 first. You got Mythics down first. You got phase 4. You were faster in phase 4. But you used your eggs in phase 4, and Faku used the ramp to get out of the arena with egg to get there faster instead of taking the portal.
Let's
And that was
go.
it. That was absolutely it.
I learned that from
But-
Cap.
Everything else was perfect. That saw tech was amazing. Faku had Drone Man, by the way, from Soup.
Yeah,
Cap
that
also
was
found a
too
Drone
bad.
Man from Legendary Chest.
Yeah.
But you were still almost able to beat him, even without it.
It was crazy, dude.
That was a horrible, horrible run.
For everybody. It was really
You guys
bad.
played it so well. No +5s on that,
No, I
which
mean,
was really surprising. This is one of the
cross
worst
your
runs
fingers
we've seen in a long
because
time.
Crab's not done yet, but
Oh, that's true. I mean, we could pull him out.
that's fine. Let him finish. He's almost done.
Today is
yeah.
just, I don't know.
Cap had some he fucked up the egg skip, and he fell
Yeah.
all the way down. 13% chance, tougher times, came in clutch.
Uh-oh, Cap. Looks like he might try to go for a phase 4 saw skip here or something. No, he still doesn't have the damage yet. Unfortunately.
Where's his healing drone?
Dead.
He can revive
somewhere. I don't...
Be right back.
He has the money.
Okay.
He's just gonna use the saw here, try to end it.
But
Yeah, he
even
has
with
to spend
that
a lot of
damage,
time
it's...
dodging.
he doesn't have drone man up. Like, Faki, you had a lot of drones, which is really good when you got it. Cap just
Yeah.
never really found any. He had one healing drone, and that was it. So,
I was
He had
getting
a-
it for fireworks, but then I got romance.
oh, Cap did not get into phase 4 there. Oh no! No, man. He died.
Oh,
He got
What
hit by the
happened?
golem there, or the exploder, as Mithrix died. I think it hit Mithrix's hitbox right as he spawned back in. So
or was it an exploder? Because there's a bunch of exploders there too.
the golem shot them, the AoE from it.
Ah,
It was
that's so sad.
He greeted that a little bit. He wanted to try to go for the phase 4 skip or something just to end it, but man, first +5 of the day, and it's on the 3rd loadout. That's really good. Cap is going for the egg out again, which is really good. Not relying on a 13% bear chance this time. Oof. I mean, the fortunate thing is that it would not have mattered for points at the
Yeah.
end. So it's not like he had first and then he lost it or anything, but it does suck when you die.
I'm surprised to see the last place Cap. It for a while it was looking like he was gonna win.
Yeah. It was close. Yeah, let's bring him in then. He's at the ship. Hey, Cap.
Hey, you did get pulled out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
What a
obviously
run.
this was a horrible run for everybody. Well,
Yeah, not too great.
you were the only one that opened the legendary chest though, which
Oh,
was
great.
hype, right? You had the drone man, but then you only had one
Yeah.
drone, and then there was drone man soup, and then so
Yeah, I
Faku
saw that
found
too.
drone man, and then he was
Completely
able to
ruined the legendary chest.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got Dale.
and then
Can we
you know
talk about
the
your
fall,
pillar skip?
the host.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I should have been a death for sure, but the 13% was on my side, I guess.
That was
Could've-
insane, actually.
That's funny. So third place for me, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Your
Yeah,
+5 didn't matter.
that's
Which,
good.
yeah,
so
I
was
mean,
bad anyways.
yeah, you're
Yeah,
just
it's pretty easy to get a 3-way tiebreaker now.
it would.
You guys
Oh,
just
yeah.
need to like start
true.
later. Like Faku starts 10 minutes late, or like waits 10 minutes on stage 1. Cap waits 5 minutes on stage 1, and we should be good.
And
Augur
the
uses
thing is,
controller, and we're set.
you guys have been close
Oh, yeah.
in all of your runs all day, and that was the only death that we saw, and that one didn't even like matter, right?
Yeah, I mean,
so
the last frame of phase 4.
Yeah, and so, and especially that run, congrats to you guys, because that run was actually one of the worst runs we've ever
Yeah.
seen. It was so bad. There were no
Why
items.
aren't we getting damage items? Yeah.
There was nothing at all. So good job. Last loadout coming up though. So good luck everybody. We'll see you after one.
All right. Good luck.
All right.
Enjoy Mander.
Good luck.
Where's Discord?
Oh man,
The 3-way tiebreaker. I don't.
could be
Have we ever
cool.
seen that?
Maybe
I don't know that we have.
I have a setup for it if we need it. We could do it.
I don't know that we've. If we have, I don't know that it's been in a 3-person race. It'd be cool to have all of the racers in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, the final showdown. But we'll
We
see.
need K to get first, Cap to get second, and then Faku last. They'd all have 4 points.
It's possible. Anyone's
It's very
capable of
possible.
it, and they're all really good. So, and I said they're all really close to each other. Like all day, it's just been constant. Like 10 seconds here, a minute there, like at most. Like
Yeah.
it's one of the
K keeps
closest
getting
we've
snubbed.
seen.
I feel so bad for him. Losing
Yeah.
to Cap by 3 seconds in the first loadout, and then losing to Faku by 4 seconds in
I know.
that last one.
The photo finishes have been crazy. It just goes to show though, like there's like these small little things that you can do over the course of your run that really matter and they really add up. You know, like you might not think that you stepping out of the teleporter in stage 1 for 3 seconds is that big of a deal, but hey, it would have saved him the run, would have given him points.
Yeah.
So it's just all comes down to how like you save time all throughout it. It's crazy. And we can point to bigger things, but you know, stuff. So going to Mander here. Commando, this is probably going to be a little bit more like the multi-run in the terms of we can't just immediately go to the moon, or we won't see them do that unless something insane happens. They're still going to have to make a build that works for Mithrix.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they find like a bleed printer or something and, you know, whatever, but they're going to need items. So they're going to figure out something. I always feel like commando runs are a little bit tricky when we're thinking about, you know, when you decide to go and how fast you go compared to some characters like, you know, the multi-run where it was like, all right, I'm going to get stuff, you know, or, you know, Merc where it's like, I don't need that much, or Railgunner or Loader. So it's always like you got to play Commando by ear a little bit, see how it goes, adapt.
Yeah. And we do have sirens coming up for stage 4, so
Oh,
that's
that's not
something
good.
they know they need to prepare for.
That is the hardest stage 4 for sure. So we'll see. I mean, we've seen in the past where players have rushed 2 sirens, and then, you know, they just weren't ready speed-wise or AoE-wise or anything for, like, the larva and the overwhelming enemies there and stuff, and it killed them. And, like, whereas, like, some other players looted a bit more, were kind of cognizant of that and had an easier time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little tough. And, like,
Still anyone's game, though.
we even saw today, like when Kay got to Grove on the Railgunner run, how he realized like, hey, I don't really have much to deal with the teleporter event or anything like that, so I must have to stay and loot here, you know, which is a little bit not the best either because staying and looting where it's kind of a tough place already can be kind of hard. Okay, the first to start teleporter factory right behind him.
Wait,
and we don't.
huh?
What?
One of them has Beetle Queen, the other has Vagrant.
Okay.
Huh? Do they hit Mountain Shrine? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Did K just mod his game to get rid of Vagrants?
Is that it?
That's weird. Huh.
That's the first time we've seen that actually for just like a stage 1. So
Cap got a Vagrant too. It's something going on with K.
it could have been
suspicious.
It could have been positioning. It could have been that there was something in the way of one of the bosses, so it tried to spawn something else. But I don't know that it determines a different boss if that happens. I think it just rerolls the same one.
Huh. Okay. That's
I don't know.
something to look into.
We'll just keep an eye out for it, I guess. It would have mattered a
nobody
lot.
dies to this boss.
Yeah, it would have mattered a lot had there been a boss item drop, but it's only a razor wire, so Like imagine one person gets like Beetle Queen or something, and one person gets Gloop.
Yeah. I mean, it does make a difference. It's like, I mean, I don't know which one is better here, actually. I feel like they are comparable,
Interesting.
but they all took care of it.
Yeah, all like
But
the same
hopefully that
time.
doesn't happen again.
Nope. Again, we've been doing this for a year, and with the seeding and stuff, that's never happened. So,
That's so bizarre.
Needle Tick on
Like sometimes
stage
that
1.
happens.
Huh?
Like you see that if somebody hits a mountain shrine or something, but
Mm-hmm.
or somebody like starts way later, they'll get like
Yeah.
a horde of many or not get a horde of many. But hey, I don't know that we've ever seen it where somebody just straight up gets a different boss.
Interesting. Well, at least it didn't seem to matter. That's the good thing, the nice thing.
Yeah.
And everyone has the same stage, so it was just like a spawning thing. It's not like he's on a different seed or anything.
I'm curious now.
I am too. We'll set the mod team to look into it later. Anyway, out of stage 1 with not really that much stuff. We have a Needle Tick for K. It's 2 sticky bombs for the rest. They have a key in their inventory, but nothing very much outstanding yet.
Somebody saying Faku found a cloak chest.
Well, if it was a key from the cloak chest, then K found it too then. And
Okay.
Cap didn't. I guess it was because of the radar,
gasoline
probably.
in that multi shop.
Ooh, gas is really good.
I assume they're gonna want that.
Yeah, they don't really have a lot of AoE. I mean, they have grenades and phase round, but that's not very constitutable as AoE, especially when we're thinking about sirens and sulfur pools up next. They kind of need something. There is another Void Cradle that K found in stage 2. He's probably gonna go for it right now. No healing though, so I don't know, a little bit risky, but and he's just kind of camping the area, seeing if he can just like passively regen or get some crits with Scythe before he opens it.
Yeah, the
Baku
other
and
two have
Cap
healing
having
drones.
yeah, the healing drone is huge.
Ooh, look at Faku traversing this tree to get over that.
Big. And
Like
with the healing
some
drone,
kind of precise movement.
gonna go right for it, and it's a void crit. Well,
I would take that.
This is one of the
On
characters
Mandy?
that can actually use it. So and we haven't really seen an over reliance on crit that much recently, and especially with Commando, crit's not really a huge deal. I
Yeah.
don't even think we can get Shatter Spleen unless we get specifically a printer or a reroll on a boss item. So it's pretty it feels not unsafe to take it.
I think it's worth here. Getting rid of that overloading Elder Lemurian stage 5 or like the perfecteds
Could be
on the
good.
moon. God forbid you have to do pillars.
I'm glad to see Cap actually using the radar scanner too. It does help a little bit in the races. Like, hey, should I
Yeah.
go over that way? Even if it
I-
doesn't tell you that much info.
I think that's how they found the cloak chest.
Yeah, the other guys.
And it was the key. Apparently it was on the stump.
I want to
Okay,
see if
Beetle Queen, boss here.
yeah, I want to see
See
if
if
the
K gets that
others
too.
open up the key and see what they get out of it. I always like seeing, a cloak chest that has like a key, which is like a secret treasure leading to another treasure, and then you find something cool and you're like, yeah, that was sick. Or you just find something horrible and it's whatever. But And a quail from TP is not bad as well.
Yeah, that is good. Has anybody opened the lockbox yet?
Not that
I
I've
don't
seen.
think so.
It's going to be on the other side of the map, probably. But I don't know where. I mean, radar scanner time, surely.
Okay, everyone did get Beetle Queen this time. Weird.
I probably had to do just something with the Siren's positions or something there.
A bit
Just
flipped.
re-rolled it. Yeah, the solar ray. Oh, and K dies. He got knocked back pulled into the gup from a BG, Beetle Guard slam, and then the gup hit him. It was a nasty combo, actually. So,
Gross.
oh, that's rough.
Not looking too good for the 3-way tiebreaker.
Yeah,
We needed to pay to get first.
that was the first, sub-moon death we've seen all day, though. So, usually, we don't see a lot of that. So,
Yeah, that was only the second death today.
yeah, which is really good. We're in the 4th loadout. Guys gotta be careful of all these Beetle Guards, man. There's a lot left still. Oh, a feather on Cap, which is really, really good. If K had found that before TP, he would have not died. I know, we've had a feather on every loadout today.
Very abundant.
Is a miracle, considering.
Yeah. Look at the topaz brooch value on K here. He has
You
a
know
second health bar.
I honestly probably think the reason we haven't been seeing that many +5s is entirely because of the feathers, honestly. That might be half of it.
Ooh, it could be.
Faku opened up the key box, and it's an ATG.
Ooh, huge.
So really good.
I think K might have died here because he didn't take the gas from the multi-shop. I don't know if he didn't see it.
That might have been it, too. That is a big deal.
Kind of odd that he didn't take that.
Cab on stage 3, by the way. I'm looking around at any equipment multi-shops or anything like that. Because we need some, we need something. We still need a skip or damage or anything like that. Radar scanner or supermassive leech, not really the best ones to carry around in these, so. There we go.
Yeah.
Faku gets the feather as well. Faku's build's looking really nice right now. Gas, speed, feather, ATG, ATG with a sticky bomb still as well. And a shuriken. I think he might be the only one to find the shuriken in stage 2 so far.
Shuriken
yeah.
is huge.
Faku's
one of
build's
the
crazy.
best items on Commando.
If I were, I mean, obviously everything changes stage to stage, but right now, looks like he's in the lead. And there's an AP run printer on stage 3 as well, so we'll see how many people go into that one.
The Cap's going into it immediately.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him lose his gas. That'd be sad.
Okay, should be able to find the key box here. It's just to his left, next to this multi-shop. Yep, he does. I don't think it's going to find the shuriken, though. It's a little bit far away. He saw K's face. He's like, okay, all right.
Cap getting an ignition tank.
Oh,
so
very
I don't
good.
think he wants to keep printing APs without a scrapper here. Losing that gas would suck.
That would be really bad. And I think 3 is already enough. We have another TP in the cave. Oh, let's see how that goes. The cool thing, I guess, is that you can just shoot the Beetle Queen through the ground with phase round, I suppose. But
it's Beetle Guards kind of annoying.
The Beetle Guards will actually just sit on the Beetle Queen if you're too far away, which you would be underground pathing wise. So you can just actually do it. It's crazy, but you do lose time going out here. But kind of have to make it quick. Cap using the supermassive leech because he took a lot of damage there. Gotta be a little bit careful.
Ooh, using this razor wire though.
Yeah, with the flame
from the
there.
burn. That's working really well, actually.
All right, now back in the cave, and what do we get from the TP? Stealth kit, huge. The chest on the TP is also a wrap, which is kind of nice, but they already have one, so yeah. I don't know. It's okay. They don't really have pennies to abuse it, so.
Abuse the razor wire a little bit more, though.
I guess so, that's true. Did we see if there's anything actually in the seed? It looks like a stock seed to me.
Oh, Faku Borugged it.
Oh, no.
Oh, and now it's spawning
yeah.
Void Touch beetles. That is not good.
He needs to kill this thing as fast as he can. And if he
gets also lagging his game.
Yeah, if you get hit by the anything, I mean, Jesus.
There's a bug with Void Touched beetles where they just spit way more than they're supposed to, and it'll lag your game.
Well, the reason is because they spit at enemies, right? And if everything's an enemy, they're going to spit at every single enemy on the map. Instead of just you, which it is normally. So, like, there's just going to be a ton of those particles everywhere. I mean, the Beetle Queen's down for him, but there's still a lot of Beetle Guards that are
and
still running
if he wants
around.
if he wants to clear the seed, he's gonna have to take them all out.
Yeah, that just made it so much worse. He has 8 left. Oof.
I mean, Cap has 6, so it's comparable. But
Kay did finish the seed, and there was 1 Void Cradle in it. Just a lot of stocks, though, unfortunately.
yeah,
Let's see if it's
what
worth
was in the
it.
Void Cradle?
He's about to open it right now, potentially. And it is Polyloot, so actually very worth it.
Okay, that's worth. He also got a roll of pennies in there, which is really good with the double wrap.
This is a nice seed for Razor Wire too. Everyone could just walk in the seed and just kill the barnacles that way as well.
He says, "GG, I lost." Oh, does he have 2 Beetle Queens now?
Oh
Maybe
man,
because he
he
did this a little bit
does.
later.
No, I mean, it's just that that +5. I think he's saying like if everyone found this Polyloot and I have the +5, then it's over. Like there's no way I can catch up anymore.
Hmm.
Is his reasoning. And I mean, he might be right, but he might also be wrong. Everyone else could die just as easily, so.
Cap finding it,
Mhm.
and then he's getting the pennies. I misspoke. Kate did not have the double wrap. I don't even think he has one. But
No.
Cap
He's
can
about-
definitely utilize that penny.
Yeah. I don't know if Aka's going to go for the seed. It looks like, no, he's interested. His interest has been piqued. At least the cave is a really good situation for phase round. Looking at K, all the enemies walk into the tunnel and you can just blast through and just get the AoE going that way. Cap is the first one to stage 4. This is going to be the tough one for this run, so let's see how it goes. There are larvae on this map. Cap doesn't have a lot of speed. He does have a feather and it has AoE though. But oof. We'll see what happens.
Kate typing in chat, why do they combo attack me?
He really actually got comboed. It was crazy. Usually we don't see combos that like effective from the enemies, but it was crazy. Damage is still just kind of low here overall, even with the Polyloot. Faku is a really nice build though with the ATG Shuriken, which just Cap just doesn't have either of. So if Faku keeps this pace up, gets some AP runs here potentially, which looks like he's going to do right now. Yeah, there's some damage on the board for him. Lost an Opal, which kind of sucks. Crowbar is not the worst, but it would have been nice to keep it. And he's just going with that. He doesn't want to lose the gas or the speed, it looks like.
Yeah,
So.
losing the gas would be awful.
Yeah. All right, K is in phase 4. Sorry, stage 4 now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's way ahead.
A worm at the start for him as well. Oh, same with Faku. It looks like Cap was just a little bit early and just got a few elite enemies instead of the worm.
I still think... Ooh, another gas for Cap. I still think Faku's build is overall better, though.
I think it's the best right now.
And ATG is just so nice.
Even if he's like a minute behind getting to Mythrix, he's going to have such a faster Mythrix fight. Oh, and an Ocular HUD, which is some damage.
Kane never found that ignition tank, which really hurts. Okay.
Looks like Faku's going right for TP as well, so...
There's a gas printer.
Really worried about the pre-spawn worm either. Ooh, I think it's a little late though. Gubo isn't bad, but it's not really ideal either. Okay, got it. It's better than Radar Scanner though, I'll say that. Faka's got to be careful here. He almost got knocked into the ground by the worm there.
Ooh.
That would have been lethal fall damage.
Cap getting a fuel cell. That's really good with the crit here.
Faku hiding from the Wandering Vagrant explosion. Okay, good. Taking one out. One more to go. He is just doing a lot of damage here. It's good. He's trying to burst it. He got it.
Cap, first one to the stage. Last one to hit teleporter.
Squid polyp from TP. I honestly think it's because of the ATG difference. ATG and Shuriken difference from stage 2. He doesn't have those, so he's just not really comfortable with his damage yet.
He's not confident.
Oh, it's hard to be when you're only doing that much damage.
I think the gas ignition is really helping him here, though.
Oh, Cap. Okay.
And now he has the ocular HUD.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It is nice. I wonder if everyone else will find it. It's right next to the AWU spot. You know, technically, I'm not saying they're going to do this because it is kind of like a, you know, they could skip AWU with Shuriken. They all have, or not all, but K and Faku have it. And also, you can skip with Phase Round, which is really hard, actually. I think you might need a crowbar for it, but maybe not. Depends on how much damage you have.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see him go for it.
I don't think so. I think they could, but I don't think they're going to, unfortunately. I always like seeing skips, though, like the AWU skips and stuff. They're always really fun. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you just want to leave at the same time. You don't really want to waste time with the eggs. I get it. I do think, though, that everyone should have booped AWU with Merc earlier in the day. That was
Probably,
free.
yeah.
Cap is going to loot around a little bit more. He's checking the basement, going after the random, and it's another feather, which is good, but it's
Of course.
it's not damage.
We've
A
seen
lot of
so
feathers.
many today.
It's crazy. Why can't I get these in my normal runs? Elephant for Cap as well. Oh, with Praku, sorry, not Cap.
Yeah, I've been getting them mixed up all day.
Going for the Gubo instead. Okay. Okay, getting the fuel cell as well.
Cap got a healing drone there. Only one with a drone, which is important. You got to have a drone. Having at least one for phase 2 really helps.
It's very nice. All right, so really not much this stage, though. It looks like K is going for it. He's looking for eggs right now, going for the shuriken skip. So eyes on him. We'll see if
Nice.
he pulls it off. I mean, he's getting himself set up on the upper bridge here so that it will work pretty consistently if he can do it.
Cap used an elixir on a blood shrine.
Oh man, that's tough. At least it's not watch or anything. Not that anyone has any, but all right. Let's see if K could find one last egg. He does. He does skip with the shuriken, and he does get a red. And it is, I can't tell yet. Nukahanas. It's so sad. Not rewarded
That
at all.
sucks. The
Baku
red printer, maybe. Hopefully.
lost an elixir on a void cradle and got a tentavault, which is actually really good here. Really good skip
Well
though.
played.
He shot a couple
Yeah.
shurikens just to make sure, but
It's sad to see him punished for it.
yeah, good skip.
Maybe there'll be a red printer or like a white soup that's
That would
crazy.
be cool.
Like if there's bleed on the moon.
Yeah. Just seeing like a drone man
get
printer
3
here,
needle
stage
tick.
5. Could be cool. Obviously you want
Another
like yeah,
tougher times printer.
good.
They don't have a pillar skip yet. I'm
Hey, you
just
only
saying.
need one if I've seen anything today,
Yeah.
so
That's true.
There's an oval printer as well, which is pretty nice. Also a razor wire printer, which is not as nice. Unfortunately. Everyone seems to be kind of dealing with this construct. It's kind of not good. Right? They pretty much have to take it out before TP, otherwise it's going to cause problems. And they're just kind of hoping the gas can kind of do it for them.
Yeah.
Faku's already getting a little bit low from it as well, so you have to be
K
a
just
little bit
broke an
careful.
elixir.
Cap taking fall damage. Like everyone's
Everyone's
taking a
struggling.
lot. Yeah, this is not great. I'll admit.
And they haven't even started teleporter. Faku's already like half health.
Yeah, I mean they're not even gonna want to yet.
These
it's
elders
tough.
just keep spawning.
It's tough, man. Their wave clear is not ideal.
No, especially K. I worry because he doesn't have the
K
ignition tank.
gets a recycler, which could be a big deal here.
Yeah,
If he
it's
rerolls,
worked out well for him
yeah, get
today
another
so far.
churf. Hey, you know, honestly, I think I would have rerolled the equipment that was on the ground, the Gubo there. He might have been able to get a gun, and then maybe was able to get a boss item from that.
Oh, there's a red drone man on Cap again.
That's crazy. Where was that?
It was just in a random chest at the bottom of the ramp.
Great. Amazing. All right.
Faku is near it.
So Cap
He's leaving.
immediately giving his equipment to the equipment drone just to get more drones out for Drone Man as well.
Was that a Gubo?
It might have been. I don't know. No, it was the Ocular
Is
HUD.
that
Ocular HUD with
okay?
Drone Man's really good because
That's
it
good
can
too.
actually crit. It'll actually use it and do damage. It's awesome.
That's nice. Cap starting teleporter, getting some Mocha. That's good. And Z constructs. Oof. But at least he has these drones to help him out here.
Ooh,
Kind of
first
playing out
reroll
similarly.
for equipment is wings. So if K rerolls the Gubo, he'll get a pillar skip. So someone keep in mind. Hopefully he does. I mean, hopefully everyone finds those drone parts, but Cap's been just
Yeah.
pulling those, man.
Cap found the recycler too, so he gets a skip. Oh, I don't know. I think Cap has the best build now. I think he's overtaken Faku. Unless Faku finds that drone man.
I'm getting
I'm looking at Cap to win this.
deja vu.
I am too. Faku's gonna get the drone man from the soup. Cap's gonna fall off again and almost die.
Yeah, you know. Everyone's kind of taking a while, and this is like the boss they did not want to get either. Obviously, they already
I
struggled
know.
with the pre-spawn version of it so much. K's just not really able to charge teleporter right now. He's only at 60%. He started it so long ago. Cap's in kind of
Again,
a similar boat.
not having that ignition tank for K, it really hurts with these Z constructs.
Yeah, when AoE is like your most of your damage for these. Oh man, I mean, oof, we'll see. I don't expect anyone to die this teleporter, but it could absolutely happen. Reroll on the first green item is Infusion. Looked like Cap just rerolled the Wisp there from the teleporter, which good call. I would have done the same.
He's killed the boss, but he still has this world spawn Z construct to deal with.
Ah, man. Meanwhile, I mean, K still has both, I think, to be honest. Faku is
Dead?
lagging.
Stream dying? Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
give me a second.
Network error.
Okay, I'm getting a slideshow, but they are there. We can see a PowerPoint presentation on the moment-to-moment gameplay of their run.
They've finished the teleporter.
Hopefully it comes back soon. It's not my end, it's theirs, but there we go.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind. I spoke too
Will
soon.
they find the drone man?
I don't know.
That's
It's a
the
little bit far
question.
away at this point.
It
They have the
is.
wings,
Getting the
and
uke.
when you have wings in your inventory on stage 5, there's that part of your brain that's just like, I'm gonna go. You know?
Yeah.
Let's just leave. I'm not looking for a skip or anything like that, so.
He did get another
Oh,
poly loot, though.
Cap is so low.
Ooh. Topaz.
Uh-oh.
He's
This
almost
is
done
not
with the
good.
teleporter.
No, stop. Oh, he missed the heal from the mending orb. He tried to get it, but almost greeted that one and got hit by the laser. He's actually making
Just
full
needs to
use of these
finish.
stealth kits. They're procking on cooldown. It's crazy.
Yes. Okay. That was close.
Dude.
Okay. So first reroll is wings, right?
There we go. Cap got his wings. Yep.
Yes.
Back on the moon. Dude,
Great.
that was really close. And it's still close. He's not even out of the stage yet. He could still die here, actually.
Oh, getting the stealth kit. I think he's probably just looking for drones. He does find the poly loot.
Actually,
If
the
I'm Cap,
most.
I'm just looking for drones here. I'm not. Don't waste it on the shrine. There
He
goes
lost all of his money
half
already.
of his money.
All
Oh
of it.
no.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, we'll see. Only 3 drones, and that's including Drone Man,
drone.
which is
You
not
can't
good.
rebuy that.
At this point, he just has to leave. I think if he spends too much time killing stuff to get more drones, then it was just like, I don't know. Then you're just kind of losing time a little bit.
Okay, still working on this teleporter.
This is gonna be a
Izzy
tough
is
one.
still not dead.
He's at 99 right now, so at least nothing else is gonna spawn, but he still has to kill the boss.
Oh, did Cap's drones die?
Oh,
dead.
right at the end before he left. Dude.
Unlucky. So
He
his drone man
too
isn't
long.
really going to make a big difference.
They were fighting the pre-spawn constructs.
That's so sad.
Dude. Oh, That's brutal, man.
So I don't know. I think Faku is looking really good here. Even
He's
with
got a
that
really
drone
good
man,
build. He has
Cap can't
double
really utilize it.
feather, ATG shuriken, double pilot. He has double tentabobble as well, which Cap does not have. And K died again, unfortunately, there. I mean, these constructs, man. Look at his screen, dude. Like, it's so
Yeah,
bad.
that's not finding that ignition tank. I think is what sealed his fate there.
I don't know. It's tough.
And
I mean,
Faku is in the fight.
I think he should have also. I mean, I don't know if one of those is a pre-spawn, but he should have definitely killed this pre-spawn before starting TP if it wasn't. No, yeah, one of them was the pre-spawn. I think he should have done his due diligence and tried to kill it beforehand, because that's the
Okay.
reason it got so bad.
Yeah, that's probably the reason Cap almost died too.
And K found the drone man, and he's like, dude, I mean, look at him. Oh man, he's like, man, everyone found this shit too, and I'm done. Oh, that sucks. The realization when you find it.
Re-roll it.
Yeah,
Re-roll it.
roll it, man. Oh man,
Ah,
Cap got slapped there by the hammer. Mythic slid off of a rock. Cap still technically curse-wise does have 1-shot protection, but his healing is so low that like he might as well have just taken half damage in curse. So
Faku and Cap have very similar builds here, but Faku has that shuriken.
I don't know. I mean ATG too.
Yeah.
Oh, you say K? Sorry. Wait, who
Not
would you
Cap.
say? Oh, Cap? No, yeah, Cap is
Cap
like
and
missing a lot
Faku.
of
I'm
stuff.
looking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
their fight, and
Like
they're
Shuriken and
killing Mithrix
ATG is a big
at
deal.
about the same rate. Honestly, though.
It's the drone man that's still alive that's doing that extra damage for right now, but it won't last too much longer. But I
Yeah,
mean,
it'll help for
Faku is
phase 2
faster.
though.
It will. Faku doesn't have any drones, which a little bit rough there too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't believe his drones died right before he left.
He just took too long. He was a little
That's
bit
so depressing.
indecisive at the end. That's all it takes, man. All right, phase 2 for Faku. It's going pretty well so far. He's got to be a little bit careful. The double wrap, though, is helping him out a lot for the Wisps. He could take a little bit. Not that he wants to take a ton of damage. Again, no one really has a lot of healing, but he could. Cap's fight's just dragging on here a little bit more. I think phase 3 is going to be really rough for him because even if Drone Man lives, the Drone Man's attention will be split between several different things and not just Mithrix.
That's true.
So it's going to be a lot
And
harder.
he's not gonna live.
No. K died again. I didn't see what killed him that time.
But that said, Faku is taking a lot of curse here.
He
And
is. He's
it
just
just
being
takes one
very
slice of pizza.
aggressive. Yeah. And only one opal though. So if he does get hit by pizza, it is over.
I'm not
Phase
sure.
2 for this amount of health, yeah.
I don't know.
Man, it'll kill him.
One opal does wonders.
I'm like 95% on it.
Okay.
If he had 2, I think he'd live.
You're probably
Or
right.
if he had like half as much curse as he does now, I think the opal would absolutely save him. But if he lives, it's gonna be with like actually like 10 health. Be rough.
K is on the moon now.
That being said,
As-
hopefully we don't have to see Faku is in a pizza phase. So
What the fuck? When did
Gotta-
K get 4 will-o-wisps? Was that
is
a
there
printer?
I don't know, man. Did he just re-roll?
I don't know.
That's tough, dude.
I feel like if
Oh.
it was a printer, that play doesn't really make sense.
He found 4 randomly, apparently. That's crazy. That's
Okay. All right. That would have been great before the teleporter.
Faku
Can you imagine
in
that on the Z
pizza.
constructs?
I know, dude. Like he would have been fine.
That's so
it's-
depressing.
It's so brutal,
And finding
man.
the drone man.
Yeah. Faku is almost done. A third left on Mithrix's HP. He's really, you can tell how like much he's putting into staying close as possible to get that no fall off from damage and stuff for Commando Zone 1.
Smart.
Okay. Pizza has been pretty good for him so far. He might not even have to do another one. He's staying in the banner as well to try to get as much damage as he can. Stepped out of it. He's about to try to see if he can skip. Oh, he tried. He tried to do the phase round there. I don't know if you saw it. He flicked, and he actually got the phase round to where he needed it to go, just not in time. Almost was a really cool one. I think I would have
Okay.
tried to set myself up in a line so that maybe I could try to get like a shuriken, but that would have been hard too. Phase 4 for Faku.
Looking pretty good for Faku.
All he has to do is
It's
just
looking
not
good.
get hit by a shuriken here,
Yeah.
and he wins. Or an ATG, I suppose.
Just bring it home.
That's it. He's got all of his stuff back. It looks like he's good. Yeah, there we go. Faku getting the win on the last commando run. Really good. Really good plays
Capstone
from
Man is
Faku.
dead.
Yep, that didn't last long. And now he just has a ton less damage than everyone else. Look at how much damage he's actually dealing. He's actually tickling Mithrix. It's so sad.
With nothing. Even with 3 armor piercing rounds and 2 polyloots,
Dude,
it's just not enough.
he has 1 needle tick. And then the polyloots basically for like transformative damage, and then like the AP rounds for just multiplicative. I don't know. It's not enough. Really good
GG's
play
to
by
Faku.
Faku. I mean, excellent. All three today. It was really, really good.
Yeah. Winning 3 out of 4 loadouts. Definitely deserves the number 1 spot here.
Absolutely. No bonus points today because everyone was so close to each other. This might actually be a run we
mean,
see
we'll
bonus points
see.
though here.
If Cap dies,
I mean, even if he doesn't. No,
Cap has
7
to
minutes
focus
is
on
a
the
long
ads.
time. I mean, but man, he's in wing prison. Cap is careful. Okay.
He gets hit here, he's dead.
Yeah,
But look at K. He is melting phase 2 with these drones.
the drones are really, really good. Cap trying to go for the phase round, phase 4 skip as well, just missing.
Ah,
Unfortunate.
good attempt.
Very good. In fact, it
Now,
without.
did the Gubo
Huh?
drones also get Drone Man benefits?
Yes, because they are a drone, which means they're really good because they get extra Kubo damage as well. So they get 2 modifiers. It's kind of like how Empathy Cores get like a lot of modifiers there. It's really, really good.
All right, let's bring Faku in.
Hey, Faku, what up? Hello.
One.
You did win. Congratulations. And you won all today. So
Let's go.
everyone say GG to Faku, or winner of today and of the loadout. Super good run, by the way, man. It was a little bit tough for everybody, but you made the right decisions when it counted, so really good.
Did
And you
did everyone
played
have
well.
the wings or?
Everyone had wings. You missed on something pretty important though. On stage 5, just at the bottom of the big ramp, in the middle of the map, there was just a drone main in a chest.
Hmm.
It didn't matter because you won, right? But like it was
Yeah.
there. Um,
There was
but
a Yuke too on soups.
oh, was there? I didn't even
Ah.
notice that one.
Yeah.
But you had everything else that was good. You had the feathers, you had the
The shuriken.
ATG from the key from the cloak chest, and you had the shuriken as well, which not everyone had. So you just
Nobody
had,
found the shuriken except you.
besides the
Oh.
drone man, you had the best build, and you also had the most tenta bobbles as well. So you're able to keep being very aggressive in the
Yeah,
fight.
that was pretty nice. Yeah, phase
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
That was really good shit. Stressful run.
Yeah.
Yeah. No bonus
Didn't
points,
wanna lie.
unfortunately, but
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's just so close to it. Cap is finishing up right now. I'm gonna just probably bring him in. Hello, Cappuccino.
Hey,
you got in second on this one.
All right, not bad.
Not bad. The drones, man. When
Rest
you
in
went
peace.
to the moon and you didn't have any anymore, I was so sad.
Yeah, where did they go? That's what I was just talking about. That did they die?
Yeah, they
Like
died.
right before I fucking left?
Yes.
Yeah,
God damn it,
I
man.
guess.
I think it was the construct. It was still alive, just blasting them.
Oh,
That
that's
was
so
really
annoying.
sad.
Yeah, that was
So
just like minus giga damage.
so you missed out on some stuff.
Oh,
Stage 1, there was a radar scanner, right? And
mhm.
everyone else used that to find a cloak chest, which was like on the stump, and it had a
Okay.
key in it. And if you open the
God.
key box, you got an ATG, which was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Stage 2, there was also a shuriken that you missed, and that was a big deal.
Pretty nice as well.
What else? I think that's really mainly it of the things that you were missing.
Yeah.
Everyone had the poly loot, everyone had the
Um,
feathers and stuff. You had the drone
Mm.
man. Faku didn't even have it.
There was a
But
really bizarre bug on stage 1 we've
I
never
forgot
seen
about that.
before. You guys were fighting vagrants while Kay was fighting a beetle queen for some reason.
Oh,
We don't know why.
interesting.
Fortunately, it didn't impact the run at all, but you know,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
good. It actually
yeah.
probably saved him, to be honest. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I was thinking on K when I was fighting the Vega.
It's suspicious. That's all I'll say.
yeah,
Yeah, the no vagrant mod on, you know? I don't know.
that's funny. Nice. Well, GG Paku. By how much? 2 minutes? Not
GG.
bad. Nice.
I mean, it was really just those extra greens and stuff. that
Yeah, I
mattered so
mean, a
much.
shuriken and an ATG is huge for that. It's definitely more impactful than a drone man with no drones.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was so sad.
That's so
Also,
lame.
you missed the Tentabobble on stage 5, and he had 2 of them, which was really nice. For just
That's
getting
not too
the
bad.
books stuck as well. No one got a single dagger. Everyone got the needle tick at the start. So
Mm,
Did
it was
everyone
just
get
that.
the PR printer?
Yes. Well, everyone
yeah,
saw it. Kay didn't go into it, I think.
really.
Yeah. I don't even know if he saw it then. I'm gonna take that
I
back.
thought
I
he
don't
would.
know.
So Kay, do you see how he has 4 will-o-wisps? I guess what happened was he
gross.
died to the Z construct because he didn't have any AoE. He gets through it, he copes, and then he re-rolls stuff and just randomly gets 4 will-o-wisps in a row.
It was crazy.
That's
Actually.
sad.
It was sad, unfortunately.
Which is just the game fucking with you at that point.
Yeah, let's bring in
I bet
Kay.
you'll like these.
Oh yeah, I can switch that back.
Oh, that's fine. It's all good. Let me just get Kay in here. Hello, Kay. Tough
Hello.
run, obviously.
The game was
Um,
trolling you.
The game is, oh, man.
So I want to talk about Kay's first death because it's actually insane. He was stage 2 and he got hit by a beetle guard, and when they do the ground slam, like the long range one, they pull you backwards, and he got pulled directly into a gup, and he got giga comboed like immediately. It's actually crazy.
That's funny.
It was wild.
Not as funny as what the game did afterwards. But
No, that was pretty rough. It was a tough run for everybody, but like stage 5,
feel-
everyone had a really
the
hard time.
comedic timing was just perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I feel like I skillfully got the skip on Awu for Nukuhana, and I
Yeah.
poke TP for 10 minutes. First chest I open is the drone man, and then I get 4 Will-o'-the-Wisp back to back to
Yeah,
back to
what
back.
the fuck?
Like, I don't know, man.
We were so confused because I guess we missed that, and we were looking. We were like, "Did he find a printer? Like what?
Like,
What
did
the
you just
fuck?"
go
I just
in?
found 4 Will-o'-the-Wisp. That
Man,
was
chat
great. I
was.
feel like at least, you know, I know I wasn't winning, but I feel like it was entertaining at least that I
Oh,
suffered. Like,
it was fun to watch in a way, right? But we are sorry. The run was tough, but like
Well,
after
damn.
everything bad that happened, there would just be the thing that happens that just like solves that scenario right after for you. It was like, oh man.
Okay, something weird that happened to you on stage 1. So, do you remember what the stage 1 boss was?
Beetle Queen.
Wrong. For Cap and Faku, it was Vagrant. Weirdly. We don't know why.
Saved. No.
got
Let's go.
saved.
You
for-
dodge it.
Yeah.
Dodge the stage 1 death. Got the stage 2
Oh,
one instead.
saved. Dude, that was so cool.
got-
Like,
Did you
did
get
anyone
both?
else
Wait.
get the key?
Yeah. Faku
Yeah.
did.
Oh man,
It was
I even said like,
really
surely no one else
cool.
is getting this.
Nah,
No
the
one else is
radar
getting this,
scanner was
surely.
too cool, man. I don't know. It came
And then
in.
the ATG from it as well.
Yeah. I
Pretty
love that.
crazy.
It was cool to see like the little treasure hunt from like the hidden item and stuff. And actually it be rewarding. It was cool. Not bad today.
GG
You
Faku.
guys played really well. So
GG's.
GG to Faku, but
Yeah,
GG to all
GG's.
you guys. I mean, we had two
Close race.
runs where you guys were less than 5 seconds away from each other, which is like,
You mean where I was 5 seconds behind? Thank you.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was
fine.
really
True.
good. I'll just go through my list of announcements and stuff. Again, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate it. I know that I didn't announce this one beforehand, but this one was close. We almost didn't get to do one this week, so you know we're here. But if you want to know when this one is going to be, make sure to go to our Discord and in the alerts channel. I will next week let you know when it's going to be beforehand. And especially, I did let everyone know when this one started, so it was a surprise, but at least you guys know it was there. If you guys want to watch the VODs of any of the races from the last year, go to our YouTube. There's tons of them on there. They're all very good, very fun. If you want to go to speedrun.com and compete in our own category, the Gauntlet category, then you can do that as well. If you want to use the mod to play with your friends, do your little own scrims and Gauntlet races and stuff, you can go down load our mod on R2 Modman. Just search up Risk of Resources. You can find it. And if you guys want to sign up to be a racer and you want to join in the scrims and the stuff and whatever, go to riskofresources.com/rules and apply. Do it.
Please apply. We need
Do it.
We
racers.
need, we need the race.
Please.
Yeah, this week almost didn't happen.
Yeah, Cap's on like every week duty or something right now, so give him a
Yeah.
break. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. GG to everyone who played and everything, and go follow these guys on their Twitch and YouTube stuff. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
GG's Faku.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
See ya. Bye.